Are we there yet?
How about now?
Giz is like late.
Are we there yet? Are we there?
Are we there yet?
Of course, Gizzard Stu would be out there. Of course, Gizzard Stu would be out there giving us crap.
How about now?
Late. Of course, Gizzard's giving us crap. Yes, we're live, everybody, live on my channel. What is happening out there? Who all's hanging out with us today? What's up, Forrest? Socrates. Socrates been hanging out for a bit. Brandy Pierce. What up, Brandy? Rollinson boy. Sub Vapes. What's up, Sub Vapes? Ingvar's here. What's up, Ingvar? Gizzard Stew. Late. Echo Dub. What's up, Echo Dub? Vape for Life Jan. What's up, Jan? How you doing? She's been devoting all of her attention to Instagram and Twitter and trying to make the world a better place. So thank you, Jan.
Yep. There's a big call to action for New York State today.
Mike.
Well, so I don't understand though. I thought New York was like done. I thought you guys were done, or was it?
Just a city, like Manhattan.
Yeah, but don't you fall under Cuomo's, prohibition era?
No, there's a tax, but now they want to ban.
There's nothing left to tax.
They want to ban internet sales.
New York's still under an injunction, aren't they? Where it's been.
No, that got overturned.
Right.
Yeah, a judge overturned Cuomo's BS.
But now they're going to run it through legislation instead of executive power.
So they're going the Jersey route.
They're going the Washington route.
Yeah, Washington, Jersey,
Massachusetts.
That's how
Rhode
Jersey
Island.
got it through. They made it legislation. So we're done. We got 90 days.
I was talking to one of the guys in corporate yesterday, just called checking on things, and I know he vapes, and I asked him, so you going over to Connecticut to get your stuff or what? He's like, yeah. I said,
he hasn't signed it yet, though. Is he in Jersey, Frank?
No, he's in Rhode Island.
Oh, yeah, so they're screwed, too.
Yeah, yes, Murphy hasn't signed that crap yet, has he?
No, which I'm kind of surprised. He will.
He'll sign like 2:00 in the morning tonight or something.
Yeah.
When him and Bloomberg are sitting there having their Pornhub session.
So I'm liking Mary Beth's sassy cookie. That sassy cookie.
Oh, I have to make it. I have to make it yet. Is it good?
Maybe
I'll make it today as the
cookie. Fake strawberry together is yummy.
Cool.
I'm gonna try that macaron that I did last week for Core Vape. That's strawberry.
Core Vape.
It's steeped for a few days. It smells really good.
Core Vape. I haven't seen Core Vape yet this morning. Echo Dub.
I'm in love with Emily right now. She's playing with that pipette.
I'm ready.
Adrian Daniels, what's up, Adrian? Karen Seabolt, I believe it. River Supply Company still having their 50% off discontinued flavors, and they're donating 100% of the proceeds to Australia.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Who's
everybody
this?
go. The River Supply Co. Nicotine River.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
Every time I get closer and closer to talking trash about them, they go
know.
do something nice.
They end up doing something nice. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn them.
You sons of guns, Nicotine River. Maybe I'll order my
Adrian Daniels.
my big bottle of vanilla custard too from them, because I think they've got big bottles over there.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who else rolling around? Jeff Lawson.
Is here.
What up, Jeff Lawson? Danny, yay! Brea's here. Hey, Brea, what's going on, girl?
Yeah.
Pippa's in the house. What's up, Pippa? Congratulations on the success of your fundraiser, Pippa. Did an amazing job.
It's raining in Australia.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Simon sent me a video the other day. I was surprised he wasn't dancing, and it was just downpouring. I woke up, like 6:00 in the morning to see the video on my phone. Look awesome.
You know what I say? I say our stream last weekend. I say that's what did it.
Yeah.
That's right.
It caused the rain.
Made it rain.
Friction. What's up, Friction? Yeah, it's amazing to think that there's like the area that was consumed with the fire. Like they've been due for a fire, but nothing as catastrophic as what happened.
Well, from what Simon was telling me, I guess a lot of the quote unquote tree huggers there, or they blocked all the undergrowth from being burned because it was like messing up, like when they want to go on holiday like Easter time when they normally do it out into the bush, out in the outback, they didn't want to have to deal with all the smoke and everything. So there was a lot of local legislation and stuff blocking them from doing, burning the undergrowth. Then Scott Morrison's just a tard, we found out. That's what the main reason why it's gotten as bad as it has, because they haven't been able to control it before it happens.
Mike! Oh, Morris.
I have
What's up,
a
Michael
friend in
Morris?
Australia, and she was telling me how she was really upset because they had just finished funding a reforestation koala sanctuary in her region, and it burned down.
Yeah.
And they were just so, like, they were crying. I mean, like,
Sure.
it's just like they worked so hard, like, to get, like, public funding. They got crowdfunding support. They got they got given land on purpose to do this, and it was just taken. And planting those trees they're not easy trees to actually grow healthy. And they had just gotten over some fires, because sometimes you have to burn some of those eucalyptuses to be able. Well, it's complicated, but anyway, they just got it perfect, and they were starting to, help, and it just went in flame, and it was really hard. Oh, thank you, Dark Angel.
Thank you, Brea. Jeez. Yeah.
I didn't know we could do that on here. I didn't know we had. It was
Super chat, yeah.
That's cool. That's great.
I don't know why I'm not coming up on my on here though. I don't have.
That's amazing, Brea. Thank you so much. Yeah. The community's amazing. The least we can do is do our part when a cause raises its head, and this happened to be an excellent cause. So, thank you for being an amazing part of the community. I believe we are donating the funds from the channel this month to the Australian wildlife. I believe that's what Lumi wanted to donate the funds to this time around. So we will. Brea, your $40 will go to a koala bear.
Oh.
Linda Huddle. Hi, Linda Huddle. 808 Kevin K. What's up, Kevin K?
Hola.
Hello. Hi, Jeff Lawson. Two. That's two, Jeff Lawson.
Met the quota. That's
What's
it,
up,
we're
Pup
done.
Pup? Well,
Show's over.
I gotta get the quote. I gotta get the quota in before
That's
I get
right.
distracted.
That's
Because
right.
once I get distracted, starting to talk about Rin's delicious cookie, it's over. It's
we
over.
got
And
Ian
I
Thomas.
did promise Rin on the show last night that I was going to make a mix called Rin's delicious cookie to see if I could lure her back on shows.
Then you have to. If you
Yeah, exactly. I have to. Plus that new Mullenberry soft baked cookie base came out, and I'm fascinated by the smell of it.
Well,
so we'll.
We're not all on that Mullenberry train, are we?
Nope.
Everybody.
But
could
I
be.
am,
Choo,
because
choo.
I won the whole line.
That's right.
Wait.
Well, if you want to talk to them for me, I want to be on the Mullenberry train. They have the best fruits.
They have some very good fruits. I would.
Right?
You're going overboard calling them the best fruits, but
Yeah,
Okay,
they do have some very good fruits.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me put it to you this way: they have the best cherry.
They do. They have a very, very,
Their
very,
bananas
very, very
good.
good cherry.
Their pears good.
Their
Yeah.
bananas
Pineapples
good.
good.
Their cherry's good.
They're consistently
Their
good at fruits.
Watermelon.
Yes.
They're good. Their
Their
watermelon's
mango's
good.
good.
They're all
that-
very usable flavors.
I'm interested in
Yes.
that delicate pineapple. I want to see what the delicate pineapple is. If it's the pineapple out of the Pineapple Lassie, like I suspected it is,
Right.
that's a really, really, really nice, sweet pineapple. But
Well-
anyway, again, thank you, Brea. Before I forget, thank you, Brea.
Yes.
Brea gets some hearts. Brea gets the hearts. Mark Senior. What's up, Mark?
Mark.
How you doing, man? Kristen, Ian Thomas, you son of a
Kristen.
gun, Ian
Brother Ian.
Thomas. One of the nicest guys I know, Ian Thomas.
Yep.
3 to 10 inches of rain in lots of areas across Australia. Yeah, 3 to 10 inches. That's a lot coming at once, but take it and love it.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
Vida. What's up, Vida? Colette's here. What's up, Colette? Cherokee
What?
Vapor. Did I say hi to you, Cherokee? What's up, Cherokee? Cherokee's always here. Cherokee's one of those folks just always comes around, always a good sport about everything. Accepts my nonsense. I appreciate you, Cherokee Vapor. So yes, Brea, we'll make sure that the money gets to the kangaroos. Well, not the kangaroos necessarily. I think the Australians still would prefer that the kangaroos got eliminated, but the koala bears for sure. Koala bears for sure will get your money.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of videos that the koala bears aren't as scary as they try to make them out to be down there.
The drop bears?
Yeah.
I mean, they are drop bears.
That's just try to molest you.
Did you see the whole story that wombat are saving animals and they are
in the burrows?
Yeah, they're saving other animals in their burrows and all that. So I'm a big wombat fan right now.
Yeah,
I think that was the most awesome nature thing I've ever heard. That they're not just letting them come into their burrow, they're herding them into their burrow. They're going around finding animals in distress and taking them back home.
They're
with them.
actively retrieving them.
Yes, they're like the firefighters of nature. You know what? Seriously, they're like this search and rescue squad.
So they're like an actually functioning FEMA. Good.
Right.
Yeah.
I am super fan of wombats right now.
What's up, Toral? Winston Smith? What up, Winston?
Yeah, if you
Josh
look at them long enough,
Rhodes?
they're not ugly either.
Gosh.
What's up, Josh Rhodes? How you doing? Wombats are adorable. So that's where we'll put your $40. $40 are going to keep the wombats in action. I wonder how the other animals feel about that, though. Just like the wombats are just pushing them into a hole. Like,
I think they're good. You know, when you're freaking out that you're gonna die burned to a crisp, and I mean they have instinct. They know it's bad. So yeah, finding a safe place. Yeah, I mean I think it feels good to anyone.
what's up, James Capozzi? Anybody else I missed?
Hi.
Hippie! What up, Hippie?
Hippie.
All sorts of people here this morning.
Roll Tide, hippie.
So my blueberry waffle with some cream on top is coming nice from last night.
I bet. Usually, you know, wait that 5 days for the bakery just to see. But
Yeah.
the waffle smells really good, and I do like their WW waffle. So I've heard that that's the component that they pulled. No worries, hippie. I think you know, life. You get busy with life. That's all there is to it. You've been sick. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I hope it's not that flu bug that I had. That put me on my butt for almost a week.
Did you send the flu bug through YouTube to everybody, Fresh?
Internet virus.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I hope everybody's virus software
I'm
was
feeling
updated.
like my voice is going away.
What's up, Joe Clemente?
You know?
Yeah. Well, my voice really didn't get away. I just got really weak and threw up, and my stomach could barely handle anything for days. And
Yeah, that's just a pleasant experience.
eating
That
rice
sounds
and rice. I was living on apples, rice, and banana. And then finally, I was able to get up off the couch, and we went to the store to get some food, and I grabbed some Gatorade, and that really turned a corner on me when I was able to actually handle some Gatorade in my stomach. I was like, oh, thank God, my body's been craving the salts. So Mike, what you been up to this week?
Not much. Rearranging this room, so all my stuff's organized today. So until I mix something, then it'll no longer be organized.
Perfect.
Isn't that how it is?
Perfect
It's so
excuse.
nice and neat, and you one time mixing, and it's just chaos again.
Exactly.
Like I seriously picked up all my flavors. Like it was probably like 3 days ago, and it's already doing that over there. I'm like,
Yeah.
That
I think
sponge
I
cake
have
smells
4
amazing.
settings right now.
Mulberry sponge cake fresh?
oh, is it?
Oh.
I haven't tried it yet. It just smells really, really good.
So maybe I'll throw some of that on top of that.
Oh, so
soft
you
cookie base.
organized everything, Mike?
Yeah. Everything's back in their bags and in their tubs, like they going on a shelf instead of just sitting everywhere.
What's up, Mike
We need
White?
more shelving. I'm running out of room.
I'm.
Yeah, we can tell.
I've
We
got
need to
another.
get
I've got
shelving
another
for
set of
Emily.
I've got another set of shelves I need to utilize, so I'm gonna have to rearrange. Is what it's gonna come down
I think
to.
eventually I'm gonna have to take a trip to IKEA or something to, do something. It is. I mean, it's one thing I never envisioned when I started vaping and mixing. I never thought I would have like 8 different, like, I'm sorry. I'm at 12 boxes full of just flavorings. I have like 2 shelves full of mods and, e-liquid to review, wires, I have like entire boxes of the box of where the vape came with. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like,
Mhm.
it's starting to take a lot of real estate. Seriously.
Yeah, it's like all my retired hardware is in a box in the garage. Stuff I
Right.
don't use anymore.
I'm like, I need a garage, man. I don't have one, but I'm thinking I need a garage just so I can put all my shit in there. It's starting. Even just I have this big box with all my the battery charger and all the batteries and vaping takes room.
It does.
I didn't
Yeah.
think so. You got this in your hand and you're like, oh yeah, but then it's everywhere before you know it.
Yeah, back when I first started, it was just my my little ego and my little CE2, and next thing I knew, I'm like, what do I need 12 mech mods for? But I want them.
Right. I started with a little drawer and I kept like 2 or 3 bottles and like two batteries and the one bay charger thing.
Yeah.
I started with a drawer, and it's because I am a girl and I like to have things organized. But now it's everywhere.
Zippy.
Yes. As I'm gonna go on the road, I started with a little, like a little toiletry bag.
Right?
Now I have an
Do you have
entire
like
backpack
do
that
you have a
weighs like
backpack
20
now?
pounds. Yeah, it's like 20, 30 pounds.
Seriously, you have
Yeah,
a vaping backpack?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's
That's
going from
awesome.
truck to house, from house to truck to.
Yeah, I mean, I
State
keep.
to
There's
state.
usually about a half a dozen mods in there. I got about maybe 20 batteries. I bring my 4-bay charger home that I keep in the truck, and then I have the toiletry bag that's
You
now
keep a
nothing
charger
but,
in the truck?
Well, I'm out all
Oh,
week,
wow.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
he's
yeah,
gone
okay,
like
that
he's
makes
gone
sense.
like 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So you have your like little vaping real
Mobile-
estate in the truck?
Mobile vape.
Mobile vaping station.
Yeah, and like now the toiletry bag is just nothing but like maybe a couple of random atomizers and just e-liquid, and then the backpack has everything else: cotton, wire. If I have to, pop a
Wow.
coil.
Yeah,
and-
if you need to like stop on
you
the
need to
road
build
and
something.
rewick and
Well, at the end of the day, you're sitting there having dinner, whatever. You're sitting there re-wicking something or rebuilding something,
that's true.
and you do it in a restaurant. This way, people see it and they get interested and they ask you about it. Next thing you know, you get them off the cigarettes.
I mean,
Hi, Jeff
I like
Lawson.
to keep stuff
That's great.
handy because I try to give stuff away when I can, like pass it on, vape
Yeah.
it forward. I try to vape it forward, for people and try new stuff. But oh, guys, I have a question while I'm here.
Sure.
One of the person I mix for asked me for a good, strong, sinus clearing menthol vape, mint, but cold mint vape. And this is the entirety of what I don't vape. so
Or peppermint.
so
Do they want any other flavors, or they just want menthol?
no, they want like a good mint flavor, like maybe a mint candy or whatever, like a good mint, but also that's really like that clears your whole breathing system.
Yeah.
You know what I did on
And
accident.
sweet mint and cold.
You know what I did on accident? When the flavor came out, I was doing all the single flavor testing. Me and Brian were doing it on Fresh from the Kitchen. Flavor
Right.
peppermint.
Okay.
Flavor peppermint
I'm not
is
sure I
incredibly
have it.
sweet, and I vaped it at 2% because I was like, it's Flavor. I'll just mix it at 2%.
Right.
I proceed to blow the back of my head off with mint.
Not good.
Flavor.
Yeah,
So-
you need a small amount, like 0.25%, 0.5% if you're really bold. That's
Yeah, you
like-
could do. Someone wants their sinuses cleared, mix them up Flavor peppermint at 0.5%
Yeah,
in a
that's
bottle, and just give it to them. You could throw a little bit of
Is it
sweetener in there if you
sweet
wanted.
and
It's pretty
tasty?
sweet already.
Okay. Flavor peppermint. Okay, so
Yeah, it was incredibly strong, but it was good. It just like that was popping the back of my head off with peppermint.
okay then.
As
Way
if he
too
says
much.
0% is perfect for me.
0% of peppermint. It's a good flavor though.
Yeah, it's a great peppermint actually.
Yeah. You could throw you could throw a little bit of white chocolate in it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. A little marshmallow, like a little vanilla marshmallow, or a little
Yeah, just for some
Right.
mouthfeel.
body
A little bit of
mouthfeel.
mouthfeel instead of
so-
instead of just being mint.
Even
Unless you're
some
sick, and
Flavora
then maybe it'll help clear you out.
It's
Uh,
a really good sweet candied peppermint, but
Okay,
it's
so-
also very strong and
Okay. And do you guys add any kind of polar blast or anything to this?
It's
or
plenty
not?
cool by itself.
All
you
right,
don't need it.
awesome. That's what I wanted to know.
It doesn't
Thank
really
you.
need it.
So that was some marshmallow, like a good 1% of marshmallow, and we'll be happy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting it in my cart on shift.
And then Pippa just gave you a recipe too.
Flavor pepper, VTA eucalyptus robusta at 1%. And Inawera mixed mint. Well, that's
That
That
sounds
sounds. I don't know. That sounds like it would overwhelm, but
Yeah,
right.
I don't think you need it. I think you need one or the other. The eucalyptus robusta is pretty nice actually, but it's a unique flavor. Like you have to
Okay.
kind of want that.
I'm gonna go with peppermint because
Yeah,
I'm
you-
never gonna vape it myself. So I suppose if I'm gonna have one mint thing aside from the Wonder Flavors one, because I have that because I have all the Wonder Flavors, but
The double mint. The double mint's good.
vape
Right,
brush, vape,
so-
vape brush, vape
That
brush,
would
vape.
that could work too, actually.
yeah.
But I
The
think I'd
double
go
mint
with the
from
flavor.
Wonder Flavors.
It's like the mint from gum, like it
Oh,
pretty
that's
much.
nice.
Like a peppermint
nice-
candy.
Okay, I
Yeah,
like that.
but
okay.
stronger, much stronger.
Oh no, Flavora mint is like the peppermint candy, and
Yeah.
double mint from Wonder Flavors is like
Double
the
mint
mint
gum.
in a double mint gum.
Mint gum. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I would need to put Polar Blast in that,
Yeah, it would need some cooling.
and I
If
do
it-
not
if
have
he's
any
looking-
cooling.
Yeah. Well, you don't have any Arctic Chill
No, I
or
don't.
whatever that.
Polar blast.
I don't have.
I mean, you
Polar
should
Blast
have
or
you should have some polar blasts.
WS.
Yeah.
I should. Okay, I'm gonna add it to my list then.
I mean, once you
Or just in
try,
WS23.
yeah, once you try polar blast though, you're like, yeah, I really don't need anything else.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Swiss Army knife of that sort of cooling minty kind of. Doesn't really have a
Oh,
mint
they're
flavor to it,
out.
though.
They're out of
Out
polar blast.
Polar Blast. Yeah.
We've been talking about it too much. Everybody, shh, so that we can get it.
Hey, Cecile, creme de menthe,
Yes,
either
ma'am.
Flavor West or Flavora is both, nice
Both
and
really
minty
good, too, if you've
and
already got it.
flavorful.
And it has a nice body to it. That
Yeah.
could work too.
Yeah, Flavor Ice Cream de Mint is always on sale everywhere.
And it's cheap.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I know I can get a bottle for like 50 cents on Easy Express if I'm running low. That's for a 30 mil. But
Flavora.
I'm gonna make some cookies.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cheap actually.
Cookies. What kind of cookie you're gonna make? We're making cookies today, folks.
we're making cookies
Oh,
today.
In
yeah.
case you
That's
wanted to
right.
know.
I'm gonna
We're
try that
baking
soft baked cookie
I'm also going to be using a
Uh,
soft fig cookie.
with some apricot and some lemon tart and a little bit
Mm.
of classic sponge cake.
Ooh, kind of like a little
Interesting.
citrusy cookie. I wanna do that peanut butter by River. I want to try that peanut butter cookie.
You going to do the Dimlin recipe?
A variation thereof.
I think I'm gonna
Little
make
bit
one
of
of
FA
those
cookie.
one of those cookies with like the toffee bits in it.
Ooh,
Ooh.
like the shortbread cookie with the toffee bits.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use biscuit and FA cookie, and then some cookie butter, with honeycomb and Flavora toffee,
Oh
and a
wow!
little bit, like 1% of FA Soho.
Okay, I like where your
Okay, I
mind's
like
at.
where you
Yeah.
went. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slashy, what's in your demented mind this morning? You're
There we
muted,
go.
so-
I have to
there.
find the unmute button. I have come up with peanut butter, cream cheese, and basil. So
I'm adding
kinda
those flavors together in my head. I'm like,
He's a magician.
that could be good. That could be really
Yeah.
good.
or not. I mean, it could go either way.
Put a little Kanako soy in there. You'll be all right.
Hi, dumbhead. I'm not your mom, but I'll say hi to you.
All right. Well, how am I going to go about this? Let's see.
Who haven't? Mike, what sort of cookie are you thinking about?
I don't know. Think about something with apple.
Something with apple. Which apple are you thinking? Country?
I don't have country.
Ah. Do you got that Thai apple?
I have the Thai apple, and I have that Flavora apple filling, maybe.
Okay. Or you just apple of choice with a touch of liquid amber. Bake it up a little bit for you.
Yeah.
I still love that cap double apple. Is it double, right? Double apple
Yeah.
cap?
Yeah,
Cap
cap
double
double apple it's a really good supplement to pretty much any other apple.
Yeah, I like using it as like the body of an apple, you know?
Yeah.
It's juicy
Yeah.
and fleshy.
Like that sister.
Frank's
You know what flavor
contemplating.
this is for?
Yeah, my mind is traveling here, trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Make sure you avoid, if your mind is traveling, make sure you avoid Lumi's Mind Palace. There's some really messed up
Oh
things
no, I'm
going in
staying
there
the heck
right
away
now.
from. I'm staying the heck
Walk
away
that
from
for
Southern
miles.
Virginia.
Did you-
I don't
you
think
hear-
I wouldn't come back from that.
Did you hear what she was doing last night? She was stretching all of her holes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Freshie locked
that
up.
was. I had the
I
phone
didn't lock
sitting
up.
in the bathroom. I'm in the shower and I'm hearing this, and I'm like, I want to almost get out and put it on mute so Beth doesn't think I was watching porn or something.
You got to watch out for Lumi. You got to watch out for the Mind Palace.
I'm thinking about doing something with using Cookie Bite. I haven't used Cookie Bite in a while, and then maybe use some coconut on top of it and start there and just get weird after that.
Anybody else
Coconut cookies
get
are
a lock
nice.
up?
What was that, Addie?
Oh, it's that internet connection unstable, but it looks like it's okay now.
Oh, okay.
Nobody got that? I guess it was just me. That's good. Hi, Zippy.
Anybody try Jungle Flavors cookie butter? Has anyone
Yes.
tried that?
I have.
What is it? What do you think?
Let me refer to
Check
my
your notes. Check the notes.
Jungle Flavors cookie butter was actually remarkably close to proper cookie butter.
I
The Trader Joe's
care
cookie
for
butter.
it that well. It's very spicy, like a lot of like a clove note to it, and not very sweet. But
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Pass.
Speculoos cookie?
Yeah.
Pass.
and it could be because
Oh,
I've never had like
I
speculoos.
love
cookie butter,
speculoos
so-
cookie. Cinnamon cookies are so good.
Ooh, someone should do a snickerdoodle.
I love snickerdoodles.
Ooh, I bet you that soft baked cookie from Melonberry would be good for a snickerdoodle.
Yeah. I mean,
Thinking about doing
Liquid
a
Barn
molasses
Snickerdoodle at
cookie.
4% be done.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. The Liquid Barn Snickerdoodle. It's actually a nice flavor to work
I'm
around.
trying to think about molasses.
I got it from Gremlin.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it
what
was
I'm
2 in
using
for
with mine.
free.
I'm
Like
gonna
a
do.
ginger molasses cookie. It's one of
Ooh,
my
that
favorites.
sounds delightful.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, a little bit of that orange marmalade maybe in there.
Yeah, maybe.
Orange
I'm
marmalade?
thinking. I love to. So the last Christmas,
I love
not
that
a-
orange marmalade by VTA.
I made
I
molasses.
love that flavor.
Candied
Maybe I'll put it in
ginger
mine.
oatmeal cookies, and it
Ooh.
was so good. But yeah, molasses and ginger cookies with a little bit of like that nice buttery cinnamony cookie.
I just noticed that Mike's vaping out of a pipe. I love it.
Yeah.
I want a pipe
Yeah, me
so
too.
bad.
It just sits here and I never use it, but
Awesome.
that's why though it's got the old an old style tank on it that still uses the silica wicks. So you really don't get a lot of flavor if you just like take a little puff and let it go. So you got to heat it up to make it have
Is
any
it-
flavor at all.
Is it like Kangaroo coils?
I don't even know if you'll be able to see that, Addie. It's just got those two pieces of silica that hang down here on the sides.
Yeah.
So it's like an old school cartomizer.
Yeah. Yeah. I just haven't put anything else on it, but
Hey, it's working.
it is.
It's neat.
We got
Oh.
we got Eric the good one, and then I got a cheap one.
Oh. Soft baked cookie.
Who was it that brought?
Looking with some golden syrup for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do a ginger molasses cookie.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm definitely putting cookie butter in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. I got it.
And
do it,
definitely
MB.
some golden syrup.
I'm doing a peanut butter cookie sandwich, but I'm
Nice.
gonna use Wonder Flavor's peanut brittle in it.
Nice.
Give
Nice
it some of that
idea.
caramel notes. I'm gonna use a tiny bit of molasses in it for a little bit of dark sweetness. I think this might be good with a little bit of VTA sweet cream and some cream filling. This will be good.
Nice. Yum.
Mmm. That cream filling, man, it's just like the generic like cream filling for whatever
Yep.
you want. And then just like,
Yeah.
add
You
custard
think
to it.
cream
or-
puff, man. Just gotta go in there.
Yeah, right. Okay, that'll work. That'll do.
What's going on in Fresh's head over there? He's freaking
Hey,
thinking
Frank.
hard.
I'm
No,
trying
no,
to.
Frank,
I'm trying to
cat.
put together the perfect snickerdoodle vape.
Oh, for nonsense out there.
Well, it has to have some rich cinnamon in it, but not too much, and some cinnamon sugar or something like
Yeah,
that.
the cap
And a
cinnamon
lot
sugar's
of
definitely
butter.
going in.
A lot of butter, because
Yeah.
the best part of the snickerdoodle is when it's hot. Right?
Ooh, Mark
has
just released a nice
buttery-
strawberry. Mark just released a nice cookie strawberry recipe.
Mm.
Hey, Mark, what's that creme brulee cookie like by Wonder Flavors? I've single tasted it, but I've never used it in a mix, and I'm always wondering like how it stands up. Like, how does it go? Does it add enough cookie? That's kind of what I want to know. Is it cookie-like?
I remember
What is it?
correctly. I didn't really care for it that much.
Yeah, at least in a single flavor. Sometimes some flavors like it needs friends, and then when it has friends,
Yeah.
it just blooms. Like as a single flavor, you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this flavor.
Yeah, but, it
But,
was really like dark and it had a bit of like a potato note.
Oh,
But it did have a bit of that like burnt sugar note, but like there wasn't much. If I remember, there wasn't much cookie to it.
right. That's exactly what I remember. I don't remember their Tam. Hi, Tam.
What's up,
Just saw you in
Tam?
the chat. I just saw the Tam. Tam, I want to say you did a stellar job, man, on Pippa's show.
Yeah.
You crushed it like a boss lady. Like a boss lady.
Boss lady, and she's
like a-
going to be with me and Winstead and Nick Evans on Monday for the MLK mixing on Monday.
MLK.
Awesome.
It's
What's
MLK Day
MLK?
on Monday.
Oh, MLK Day. Oh, is it?
Yep.
Are you doing it on Wendy's show?
Nope,
Fresh?
we're doing that Monday on my channel.
Oh, excellent.
time?
That's fantastic.
Same time this show starts.
Oh, cool.
Oh, same time as now?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
unfortunately,
holiday.
I have to work.
Can I come on?
sure.
I'm working too.
Is it Monday?
Yep,
This Monday.
this Monday.
Okay, can I come on? Because
Yeah,
that's my
of course.
time. That's perfect. Okay,
Big cookie.
deal.
Okay.
You'll send me the invite?
I will send you the invite.
Awesome.
Okay, Mark, I can see that working. The brown sugar cookie by Wonder Flavors definitely has a little more cookie to it. So I could see that.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you trying to say, Friction? That Cecile's a party girl? What are you trying to say? What are you saying, Friction?
As
Don't mince your words. Just come out and say it, bro.
So
Bro.
what you gonna say, brah?
Brah. Yeah, brah. I always want to say brah, but brah.
So
Bras
is
the
that a
better
bad
way.
thing? No.
What was that?
What?
Gets topless?
Dude, you're that's in your dreams.
Well, he said what he had. Like, I asked him to be honest, and there he goes. That's what.
Okay.
All right. I like your honesty, Friction. Next time we'll take a pass. No.
Just don't ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Next time I ask you for your opinion, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show them out.
We got a
Obviously.
bouncer. I got a bouncer coming for you. We're gonna bounce you right out.
I definitely need to organize my mullenberry better because I know I have my red cherry.
I don't know if you
together.
guys have tried it, but Slasha has a cranberry
Oh yeah.
ice cookie that is so good.
So good. So good.
Yes. I still, to this day, every year in December, I make a bottle of that. And I
It is
remember
so
you made
good.
it on the fly, too. You made it on Wayne's show, I think, or on Fresh's show somewhere, somehow, for a Mixathon or something. And you made that right? It was the Mixathon. And it was just so good. Like, it's just such a good cookie. I just love it.
Sometimes those, like when we've been doing them for like personal requests and things and fundraising for Vape for Rye, some of those mixes just that you pop off just work.
Yeah.
Some of them have
I
been
mean,
real winners.
Yeah,
You know,
real
which is
winner.
kind of
But this
amazing.
one was a success. And I mean, and it doesn't, you know, some of those recipes you're like, oh yeah, those are like old school recipe with old flavorings and stuff. This
Oh,
recipe
yeah,
is it's just aging very well too.
They stand the test of time. Like that's
Yeah.
what I love.
There's nothing wrong with using what you got.
Yep,
Oh, hell no.
absolutely, 100%. Couldn't agree more.
That's why I did a whole show with old school flavors because
Yep.
people were asking for it. They're like, "Hey, I got
Yep.
this TFA and Flavor West and Capella." And like, all right, well, Robert Giardini was like, "Can you do a show talking about just them?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." We went back in the archives, looked at the top ones from ELR, and mixed some old school stuff up and did some variations and fun.
That lemon tart, that new Mullenberry lemon tart smells amazing.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, no, not everybody's lucky enough to be sponsored by these, flavoring companies, and
Yep.
we understand.
It's a little bit
Yeah, I
like
don't know
that
what
blueberry
happened.
donut.
Mullenberry
by
sent me,
Slasha.
everything last time, the whole line, but I got crickets this time around, which is it's all good. I know she's got to make a living somehow. She can't be sending out free stuff to everybody.
Right?
So San Francisco, Green Bay. I don't
Yeah.
know, Fresh.
We got
I think
50
San
bucks.
Fran's
We got
got
50
it.
bucks riding on that one. Me and old golf tee.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Golf tee's going Green Bay.
Well, he's a
Of course.
Packer.
He's a
He lives in
cheesehead.
Green Bay.
He's
I
a
think it's going to be a
cheesehead.
good game.
I hope it's a lot better game than the first one was. But I will not watch the game. I'll watch I'll watch it
know.
after it's over.
Yeah, I know. You're one of those.
Every game I've watched this year, they've lost. So I refuse to be the reason my 49ers lose.
Why are sports people so superstitious?
Oh man, I'm the same way.
Oh, yeah.
You
Frank,
know,
are
I
you
go-
that way too?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I go and I dig
I'm
through.
not
I go
as
and
good
I
as
dig
used
through
to
all
be,
my.
but-
I go and I dig through all my Capella flavors. I come back and sit down at my desk. You know what the first Capella flavor sitting on my desk was? The exact one I was looking for.
Of course.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. All right. Now back to my FA.
I'm gonna spend half the show looking for this damn Mullenberry red cherry.
All right. I need to
I'm
get,
gonna get to
I need to get mixing.
change it.
There we go.
Little Jimmy Garoppolo.
Little Jimmy
Yeah,
G.
I think the other game is going to be a surprise because I don't think Kansas City is going to win. One,
I mean-
Andy Reid always chokes in AFC Championship games, and two, They need 11 guys just to stop Derrick Henry right now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
They stacked the box with 8, and he was still averaging over 4 yards a carry when they
against
stacked the box
Baltimore's
with 8.
defense. I mean, granted, Baltimore's defense isn't Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and all them, but it was still a pretty good defense.
Yeah, and he did well. He's done it to everybody. It doesn't matter in the from the second once the second half of the season started, and he started his steamroll downhill. Like you can stack the box against him, and he still gets through.
Yeah, it's like the steroids kicked in or something, because he's a man among boys anyway. He always was. You know, when he played at Alabama, he was just running over everybody. He didn't have to.
GBV, Green Bay Vapor, Jerry wants you to watch the game fresh.
I know you do. I know you do, GBV.
AMB.
Hey, yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about? I'm looking at your
Don't look.
Be Scared oatmeal raisin cream pie,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm trying to understand what you did. It's,
Yeah, be
it's
scared.
nuts.
Yeah, you know why? Because that was made for fresh. For I think that was the one we were doing like more. Oh, puppy. I think we were
Really, a
making.
miniature horse.
Yeah, I think we were doing the one the verified. Is that the verified one?
Yeah, you were the verified one for sure.
Yeah, that's why.
well,
That's why.
ordering.
That's why. There's probably like 4 ingredients in there that you don't necessarily
Right.
need. Now,
But,
don't get me wrong. It turned
So
out
what
really
does the
good.
Baker's touch. What does the Baker's touch do inside of a?
Baker's Touch will add a little cinnamon, sugar. It has a little bit. It's kind of really almost like a one-shot flavor, honestly. It has a little bit of like a bakery note to it. It's a great flavor. It's easy to build around and use. The
'Cause
best I
think
could.
maybe I could put some of that in my cookie.
The best, yeah. It has sweetness, brown sugar. It's got a little bit of a bakery, like a soft cookie note to it. I would call it, yeah.
It's like a
Go
light
ahead,
cinnamon
Emily.
roll.
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
mix half of
It's
this.
exactly what it is.
I want to because I want to mix half of this, but I am like whole of it, but I am missing like. So
Where is
I
that
don't,
on?
I don't think I can. I don't think I can do the oats in my cookie if I do a oatmeal cookie. I don't think I can do because I don't really have any oatmeal.
Is it on all the flavors? Where is that one? I don't remember.
It's on all the flavors, yeah.
Okay, let me see.
I don't have the real flavor oatmeal.
What are you trying to go after, Cecile?
Well, I want to do that that molasses ginger cookie, so I know how I'm going to do that because I'm going to use some of Slash's cookie. So I'm going to use Anywhere biscuit with FA cookie and cap gingerbread, and I'm going to put some molasses in it. I'm going to put some molasses in it and a little bit of ginger and a lot of butter.
Don't use Baker's Touch in that. I wouldn't use Baker's Touch in that.
Right.
Don't use it.
I like the idea of and I thought, okay, can I do oatmeal on it? And I was looking at Wonder Flavor oats and cream cookie and stuff like that, but I don't know if I want to.
I wouldn't
take that route.
I wouldn't. I would stay away from it.
Yeah. Okay. So 0.5 of molasses is enough?
How much molasses do you want?
It's a molasses cookie, so
0.5 is plenty. And the thing with molasses is it like kind of ruins textures. So you want to go light with it, but heavy-handed with your bakeries. Because it kind of turns things to mush, but it's a great flavor.
It's a great flavor. Yep.
well, molasses cookie are mushy. Well, mushy.
True. So yeah,
they're
go
gooey,
0.5,
chewy.
0.75 and you'll be fine, I think.
Okay. So they're
I
gooey
think though,
chewy.
but Emily, don't you find that it fades a little bit? The molasses, like it's kind of like
it does.
Does it?
it kind of backs out.
Fades a bit.
Okay.
Oh, that's too bad. No, I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever tried anything steep with molasses.
Okay,
yeah.
maybe I should do 0.75.
I would.
And but with the cap gingerbread in that, it should keep it nice and brown for me.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good. That'll work. I love cap
Right.
gingerbread.
So now
Love that
I'm
flavor.
trying to figure out which ginger I'm gonna put in. Because I really want that candied ginger.
That's what I asked when Frank put up his request of what flavors you want. I asked for a crystallized candy ginger, because that would be.
You need
Oh
more
my
ginger
god!
if you're using gingerbread.
Well, capped gingerbread is gonna be. It's nice and it has ginger, but I want.
It's a light ginger.
I really want that drop of ginger in it.
Yeah,
Like
that sharp.
The real.
That.
Probably.
I mean, I know capped ginger is good. Slasha, do you have any advice for me on ginger? I know you love ginger.
I mean, personally, for me, it depends on how much of the gingerbread you put in. I can taste
Just
quite a bit of
1%.
it.
Like
For
you.
me, that's enough. I enjoy ginger, but
Huh.
whenever I'm doing like a cookie or something, it's like 1 to 2% of the gingerbread, and that baked ginger comes through enough.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wanting like that sharp, fresh ginger type thing,
Just
I
a
really-
drop of that.
I like Flavora Ginger Snap.
Yeah,
It's got a
that's
real
what I
sharp
Oh
ginger.
yeah.
I see
That's a
that.
great idea.
I have two flavoring right now: Flavora Ginger and Flavora Ginger Snap.
I do ginger snap because that'll work really, really
Yeah.
nicely in your
Yeah.
cookie.
That'll be
Right,
perfect.
So I'm gonna put
Great
like
ginger.
what 0.5%, 1% of that.
Mm-mm.
Like
Yeah,
half.
You could
What do
run
you think,
it
Fresh?
anywhere between a half and 1. I think is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 75.
Split the difference.
Just split the difference. I like it.
That's what I would do. All right. Well,
Ginger Snap.
it is.
Okay, and now I just need to load it with cookie butter goodness.
Cookie butter.
All right. I need to go mix.
So how much do I put of that?
It took me forever to find the red cherry now to find the darn cookie I'm looking for. But I had this organized decent.
I'm gonna go with 2%. Maybe I don't even need to add real butter in it.
With the cookie butter? No, probably not. It's plenty
Yeah.
buttery. Plenty buttery.
Well, I just heard a snowplow go by. That's not a good sign.
It has been lightly sprinkling snow since I woke up at like 3:30 this morning. So there's everything's got a fine dusting right now.
Oh, so pretty.
Well,
It is
if I hear
pretty.
a snowplow here, I know I fell asleep for a week. It takes a week after it snows before they show up. They waiting to see if God will take care of it for them. If not, then they actually break out some equipment. And school's pretty much closed all next week anyway for in-services and exams and stuff.
I'm okay.
Paige doesn't even have to go in. They have school Tuesday, Wednesday, but it's just final exams, and she already took all hers for the semester. Found everything I need.
Hey, Mike, people wants to know what show you have planned tonight.
Tonight, we're doing Flavora. We were going to do it last week, and then we ended up talking about the bushfire appeal in Australia. So we'll do.
Yeah, Mike, remind me. I want to get with you and try to get a hold of. You're more welcome to come on tonight too. I want to get a hold of Stalker. I don't have his contact info.
Yeah.
See if he wants to do do another show after yours. Because I'm doing a vape train and we're talking Australia, and I'm going to have the link up for Vinny's charity and all that. For the
Gotcha.
St. Vincent Paul.
Yeah.
What did they end up raising, Mike? What did you guys end up raising?
In the neighborhood of 6,500.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
guys killed it.
No, that's epic.
Cinnamon sugar and 2.
Yeah, I went to bed and woke up and went right to the end of the replay to see what the
Hey,
number was. And it was like
Nasha.
67. I was like, awesome. And
Oh,
Bogan
Graham
was still
is
there. I'm like,
here.
oh my god, he hung out for like 7 hours.
Nashef is here. Hi, Nashef.
Hi,
Hi,
Nasha.
Nasha.
You suave mofo, you.
Yeah,
No,
Graham
he
just
just-
showed up, and also who's here? VSO Flavor is here.
Hi, Twiggy thing.
Hey. Now, I hear nothing but good things about Vape and Bogan, and like in real life.
I mean, he's just a really, really good guy. Like every interaction I've ever had with him, he's just been such an awesome guy. So.
Oh, hey, Dimlin.
Dimlin!
Ellen.
We still need to get Dimlin back on a show again whenever
Yeah,
she
we
feels
do.
like it. We're doing-
And Luke Loop made an appearance. We saw Luke Loop's face
Yeah, we did.
In person.
in person. I want to get Luke on our show here. That would be fun.
Luke should come on our show.
Yeah.
Time.
It's like 4 a.m. his time. I'm sure he'd wake up for it.
Dimlin, hit us up.
Oh, that's true. I always forget that.
All right, off we go. Let's see how
I think
Rin's
I have
delicious cookie V1 turns out here.
I think I have my cookie.
So what'd you do with it, Cecile? Did you? Oh, you got it all mixed and everything.
So, no, I just need to mix it. But I'm doing 1.5 vanilla biscuit,
Okay.
1.5 FA cookie, 1% of capped gingerbread, 0.75% of Wonder Flavor molasses, 0.75% of ginger snap by Flavora, 2% of cookie butter, and 0.5% of super sweet. Which I'm thinking of changing for some marshmallow.
Okay.
That cookie butter.
Maybe some vanilla marshmallow or something like that. Just a little bit for the chew.
Or if you have FA marshmallow, that'll work too.
I love FA marshmallow. It's my favorite marshmallow. But I know that vanilla marshmallow is a good, or one-on-one vanilla cheesecake,
Yes.
whatever it is.
Oh yeah,
give
well,
Vanilla
you-
custard cheesecake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
What do you
one-on-one
think I should do
marshmallow
for
vanilla.
chew?
I think it'll be chewy enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You've got
Yeah.
that molasses in there, you know, like
Yeah, Mark, I did say 2% of cookie butter.
that cookie butter. Man, what makes it so freaking good?
It's
I-
good. I don't care.
It's the heroin. It's the heroin.
Okay. Yeah.
I
I'm
just
gonna
accused
put some
Frank from Wonder
peanuts in
Flavors
it.
of putting heroin in his flavors.
International
So-
trafficking.
I'm either putting super sweet or some marshmallow in it. You guys choose.
I think the marshmallow. I think the marshmallow will give you a better result.
Vanilla marshmallow. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, throw that in at like 0.751 somewhere in there.
So it makes it like
0.75.
Yeah,
1%.
1%.
1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
So much
good because,
mouthfeel.
You know, yes, and I don't want the ginger to be like terribly sharp, so I just want it to be crisp but not super sharp. So yeah. Well, Mark, it's a molasses ginger cookie, so you know it needs to be chewy and gooey in the middle
it makes up
and
my,
buttery.
my cookie, Toffee Bits cookie. And it's really, really good, but I'm mixing another version using Jungle Flavors biscuit instead of Inawera biscuit because it was really dark, which I'm not mad at, but I think to be more
True to the profile, it's got to be a little bit lighter cookie.
yeah, and to be more like generally pleasing, it needs to be a little bit lighter.
And it's an odd to Slash's cookie because it's Slash's cookie base. The only difference is the cranberry's not in it.
I forgot that I even made that. It's been a while.
Dude, you did. It's called the Give Thanks for Cookies, and you did 1.25 of FA barrel. You did 1.5 of Inaware biscuit, 1.25 of FA cookie, 1.25 of flavor of cranberry, and 1% of capped gingerbread, and it's just perfect. I just love it.
Yeah. I hadn't even looked at it for a while. Yeah, that was for some sort of
It was a
Show.
mix-a-thon.
yeah.
It was a Christmas cookie thing. It was a Christmas show or a Thanksgiving show that you did on Wayne's show. I remember because I was in chat.
Was it the
Yeah.
Chris mix?
Yes, it was a Chris mix or something
Oh,
like
wow,
that.
that
And
was
you
like-
did give thanks for the cookies. It was a charity
A couple
run.
years ago.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
while ago.
Yeah. It was at least 3 years ago.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago.
2017, so November of 2017.
Yeah, so it was a while
Yeah.
back. I was lurking in chats at the time. I wasn't on talking to anybody, and I've been mixing this for a while.
All right. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to come out surprisingly really good.
Ah, yeah.
Peanut butter, basil, and what?
Cream cheese, peanut butter, and basil.
Ew. That sounds awful.
So I've got to let it sit before I can vape it because it's got too much of stuff that won't taste as great just going off the shake. But it ended up being 0.25% of AP,
Okay.
0.8% Flavora basil,
Mm-hmm.
0.75 of Inawera biscuit, 0.5% TPA butter, 2% Loran's cream cheese icing, 3% DX peanut butter, 1% Flavor West hazelnut, and 4% cap sugar cookie.
Damn.
So it uses what is it, Chris DVR, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
His sugar cookie and cream. It uses some of that base because I've used that ever since as well, and then paired my own stuff on top of it.
Oh, that sounds super
And
interesting.
I would recommend a minimum of 2 weeks letting it sit, if not more. Like
Ooh.
this one's
Or a
probably for
year.
me. It's gonna sit for a month or a
Ooh.
year.
Or a year.
But so I did a knuckle test of the taste though, and the basil is a little forward, but I know that will change when everything else deepens up. But you get the peanut butter, you get the cream cheese icing type part. You do get that basil. It's going to be a nice sugar cookie if you like some of the off the wall stuff.
I do enjoy the off the wall stuff when it comes from Slash's beautiful mind.
Oh yeah.
Talk about mind palaces.
This turned out
Jeez.
decent. If this steeps out, I'm gonna be like really, really happy that this contraption actually worked.
You do, Frank?
All right.
All right, I put in 1% FA cookie,
Okay.
4% mulberry cookie bite, 1.5% mulberry red cherry, 0.5% sweetener, and 3% toasted coconut cheesecake from Perillum.
Wow.
Excellent.
Very-
Excellent choice.
Very oddball. I figure, what the hell? I look at it this way: Rin is a very complex person with many layers. So I figured this would work.
Like an onion? You saying Rin's like an onion?
Well, and kind of like, to me, kind of confusing because I don't know her that well.
She will make you cry.
Oh, I bet. I can guarantee that.
She will make you cry.
Or make me run with her, with
I
her
wouldn't run from Rin.
Don't
skills.
run from Ray.
I was gonna say she'll either chase you down and put you through a wall, or she will shoot you. One of the two.
Yeah.
So it's best just to stand fast and take your punishment.
No, Rin's amazing.
She is. She's awesome. It was last night for because it was just me and Lumi, and then Lumi harassed Rin into coming on the show, and Rin sat there with her camera off the whole time, and just made smart ass remarks, and it was fucking awesome. It was great having her back on a Friday show because she's a little tired. Rin's a little tired, so she's not as in control of herself as she normally is all the time. So she'll just start shooting from the hip a bit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Improv Rin.
Improv Rin is awesome. So yeah, we had a blast last night. For anybody that didn't watch the Friday DIYing show, as it's become now.
And by the time I got home, grabbed a shower, and everything was like almost 10 o'clock. I'm just going to get my jammies and crash out.
I haven't gotten out of my jammies. What are you talking about?
I meant to say Thursday, Grim Green was on Regulator Watch. It was
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah, I still
Yeah, it
have to
was.
watch that replay.
All sorts of stuff going on in the vaping world. But President Trump apparently is regarding his decision to ever stick his nose in the vaping
Yep.
circle.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was hysterical.
Like, you should have just kept your fucking mouth shut and let the FDA do their thing. You had to run your mouth. You had to say you had to let the missus talk you into running your mouth about it. You never should have got our attention. Should have sat in your corner nice and quiet, Mr. Trump, and spouted off about other things. But now we
let
know
the
your
FDA
opinion on
let
vaping.
the FDA handle it. Yeah.
Guys, I'm putting this on all the flavors.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Ooh.
snap.
Snap. It turned well.
I would say that turned out good then, huh?
It's really good. Yeah, so I used 1% Jungle Flavors biscuit, 2% FA cookie, 0.75 Wonder Flavors cookie butter, 2% VTA honeycomb, 1% FA Soho, and 0.75% Favora toffee.
So I'm a huge fan of that Soho edition.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
didn't
delicious,
even
huh?
think of that with
It
mine.
gives
Yeah, that was
nice,
smart.
fresh from the oven, like
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah,
So good.
Soho is such an interesting flavor
It really is.
because it just gives a nice brown note.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird way to put it, but it's a brown flavor, but it's not like burnt, and it's not a tobacco.
Yeah, it was too much with the Inware biscuit. I mean, I like it, but it was just really dark with all that. And so as soon as I changed to Jungle Flavors biscuit, it is just the perfect amount. It's awesome. It's still dark. Don't get me wrong, but good.
All right. Going in for a try. Off the knuckle, pretty good.
It gives Soho brown note. Ew. not
Good
that
try, Giz.
brown.
It's good. Don't sleep on Soho.
No, it's amazing.
No, yeah, I agree.
Doesn't give
And for-
Giz has Soho. Pretty sure.
Now, what's the difference between Soho and an RY4?
Oh,
I mean,
tons.
what's-
Butterscotch.
Yeah,
RY4 is
And-
like dirty, like a
It-
dirty caramel.
Yeah.
and it depends on which RY4 you're talking about too.
True.
Well, let's just say in general, let's just say FA's RY4.
So I actually haven't used FA's RY4. You can yell at me all you want, but I am a huge fan of TPA RY4 Double's dirty note.
That's gross.
But yeah, RY4 Double is
Me
very.
too.
It's got a very almost a dirty, if for lack of a better term, taste to it.
Mhm.
But it does lack a lot of that caramel to it as well. It's more of a tobacco, if you wanted to classify it, than Soho ever dreams
Yeah.
to be.
There's
Yeah.
no tobacco in Soho. It just has
Yeah.
like I mean, and it's
No,
a
there's
little-
tobacco. It's just so light that it's easily dismissed.
Yeah, that you can actually throw Soho into bakeries just like Emily did, and you would not know that it was supposed to be a tobacco in the beginning when they brought it out.
I first
say-
started using it in bakeries when I put it in my orange cranberry muffin.
Oh, I remember.
So well.
That orange cranberry muffin is amazing. I've mixed
you.
that several times.
Now,
Are
you
you
know what kind of
comfortable with
reminds
all
me a little
flavors?
bit of it is the new Rhapsody from FA.
yeah,
I
what's
want
that
to.
like?
I want to try that.
It's
What is it
weird.
like?
Got it.
Is it weird? I got
knuckled
it.
I knuckled it, and I got a combination of like raisin, black tea, and then once it like mellowed in my mouth a little bit, because I like to torture myself sometimes, and I never got a tobacco. It was more like a raisin black tea type of
It's
flavor.
That could be good. That could actually be
Um,
really useful.
You guys, since I'm putting this on all the flavors, I can't just have a stupid, obvious name. So maybe I can get help from Fresh's audience.
You should. The audience does need to help you. You were saying though, Mike. Mike was going to
sorry.
pipe in on the Soho.
Oh no, I was just gonna say for me, Soho is a very good graham cracker.
Oh yeah,
I could see it going that way for
it's
you.
got
I get a lot of graham cracker out of it. Yeah.
a multi note to it. You know that it's just so good.
Well, I accidentally stumbled upon a pretty darn good shake and vape snickerdoodle.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
Let's hear about it, Fresh03.
let me go ahead and pull the recipe back up here and talk about it. So I did 2% of the soft baked cookie base by Mullenberry, which is supposed to be the cookie out of the cookie bite. So you actually get the soft cookie out of the cookie bite. I did 1% FA cookie, just like everybody else did on this show. Everybody used 1% of FA cookie.
Yeah.
It works.
I
What are you
did
gonna do?
too.
It works.
No,
did.
I used 1.25, so you're
There we
wrong.
go.
I didn't use it at all.
I did 1% of the cookie butter by Wonder Flavors. I did 2% of capped silverline cinnamon sugar, and I did 0.3%, aka 1 drop, of the rich cinnamon by Flavora.
Nice.
Sounds lovely.
That's it.
I approve.
That's,
And it's snickerdoodling like a mofo. So I am quite. It's exactly what Cecile was looking for. It's a fresh out of the oven, buttery snickerdoodle.
Good.
So I'm gonna yeah, as promised, Rin's delicious cookie.
Well, I can say this Mullenberry lemon tart is amazing. I mixed some classic sponge cake by Mullenberry and the Mullenberry soft baked cookie together, and it's real nice. That sponge cake has like that light burnt note, like a brown sponge cake, right out of like a kind of like a bundt cake, you know? Right
Ooh,
out of the
nice.
oven, with that light brown, just a touch of burnt note. Really nice. And the apricot isn't strong at all. I'm not getting it. I use 0.6 apricot, 0.6 lemon tart, 0.9% soft baked cookie, and 0.6 classic sponge cake. I'm not getting any apricot, but I'm getting enough of the other flavors. But the soft baked and sponge cake go really nice together.
That sounds delicious, Eddie Tooney. Nobody's putting name ideas out there for you yet, Emily? There you go. Kenny B's got one for you. Rin's Moist Cookie.
Nope.
Yeah, she'll love that name.
Yeah, but Emily has to be on a show every week with Rin.
Yeah.
fortunately, they're a couple thousand miles apart too, so they may not stop Rin, but it may
It's
just slow her down.
It's the soft white cookie with toffee bits in it, with the crunchy toffee bits in it. So it's a buttery almost shortcake with or shortbread, like a buttery almost like a buttery shortbread cookie with toffee
It's
bits in
actually
it.
almost like it's a little bit darker than that, so it's almost like one of those Biscoff cookies with toffee bits in it.
So instead of you could call it bisc toffee instead of biscotti. Bisc toffee. I don't know. That's dumb.
Yeah. Good.
That's something I would name. I would name one of my
That's something I
recipes
would
that.
name it. Totally. Fist dash toffee.
Exactly. I'd put mine would be an apostrophe though. I would put an apostrophe.
Trying to give it.
Bisc toffee. Rin's chewy. Apparently, we're naming everything after Rin today. Okay. Rin's chewy sweet bits. Rin's Soho surprise. That would be a nice surprise for Rin. She gets home and there's just like 6 recipes all named after her. So, what
this
the?
toffee bits cookie. That's what I got so far.
Snap My Cookie by Pippa. Pippa likes Snap My Cookie.
I put mine in the chat. In our chat.
Okay, I will drop it out there for you.
So I back off
Shane
on the
says it's only
apricot.
40.
Yeah. Oops. I'm starting to get some of the
Organization.
apricot coming through, and it's pretty nice apricot.
Did you
Yeah.
increase the apricot, or did you back?
No,
What
it's
did you
just
do?
it's starting to come through. a
Oh,
little
it's
bit
starting to
more
come
now.
through a little bit. I got you.
Oh, there you go. Dimlin nailed it.
Get off my cookie, yes.
Get off my cookie, Emily.
She nailed it.
Oh,
Nailed it.
yes. All right, that's what I'm doing, DeMillan. Thank you.
I tweak.
Came
He
in
is.
with
I'd
the
like to see you
fire.
try saying that to Rin.
Came in with the fire.
I called mine Darth Mixtress.
The Darth Mixtures.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
So I've got. And Mike, what did you wind up doing?
I did like a apple cookie thing, is what I called it, which I've been trying not to put any recipes out with food names in them,
Okay.
so they're not enticing. But that is no easier to name a recipe that way either. I mean, I've got a raspberry cheesecake sitting over here that I call toilet water. Just, I couldn't come up with anything else, but I did 2% almond cookie,
Ooh.
3/4 flavor apple filling, 0.3 brown sugar, 1% caramel butter, 0.8 granola, the flavora, and then 3% cap sugar cookie.
Mm.
That
Nice.
sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
That sounds really good.
And once
I
that
reached for the
granola,
sugar cookie and put it back.
once that granola steeps in, that's gonna be nice.
I figured I'd get enough. I wanted mine a little bit crispier. That's why I threw the FA in there and put the sugar cookie back, because I figured it might make it too moist.
I'm thinking about throwing a little bit of Soho in my peanut butter cookie, but I want to
Ooh.
see how it is first. Yeah, I think it's got enough of a dark note. If it didn't, I was going to add that Soho right in there.
Fresh, have you smelled the creamy Greek yogurt by Mollenberry?
Yes, it's not all that pleasing of a smell to me, but that's a good sign when it comes to Greek
Yeah.
yogurts.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's supposed to be
try
the yogurt out of the pineapple lassie.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
Ooh,
grapefruit,
that could be good.
grapefruit yogurt. See what happens.
I do love me some grapefruit tuna. Keep me apprised of the situation.
The vanilla ice cream I really want to try too.
That thick vanilla ice cream? That new thick vanilla ice cream, yeah.
And that cream. I'm all about cream.
Yeah.
This soft baked cookie base does give you a really nice, like, baked out of the oven cookie. Like,
That's
feel
good to know.
it.
That's very good to know.
So this might actually work really well with like the FA cookie and the peanut butter cookie for like a supplement to the Dimlin recipe. Rin's apple bottom. You should have named it Rin's apple bottom, Mike.
I can change it.
Perfect. Perfect. Then there's no mention of food except for we're merely speculating on Rin's butt.
Yeah, I got that song going through my head. Flow Rida.
Yeah, exactly.
Apple bottom jeans.
Bum jeans with the fur.
Now I don't know whether to do a yogurt or ice cream.
You're
Do
going
a
with the
yogurt ice
you're
cream.
going with the grapefruit.
Yeah.
William Balana, I actually just bought the V2s of both the yogurts. That Greek yogurt had better be better than their original Greek yogurt was. That's all I gotta say.
With Wonder Flavors frozen yogurt.
Wonder Flavors frozen yogurt's really nice. Check Messenger. Can do, Michelle.
Yeah, I had someone asked me about using that in place of. So I told them to use Flavor West, use regular yogurt as a heavy cream for a mix that they were trying to do, and because they wanted to take one of Wayne's mixes and take the fruit out and make a chocolate out of it, and the only chocolate they had was double chocolate clear. So I told them to add that cream to try make it not as dry and cocoa-y. But he didn't have that yogurt, so I told him he had the Wonder Flavors frozen yogurt. I said, yeah, go for it, see how it turns out. So make a small one and see how it goes. 'Cause I like that flavor too. It's heavy and dense.
It's really good. Really, really good flavor. That frozen yogurt, we don't use it enough.
I think it gets forgotten about because
It does.
you don't really use it so much as a yogurt as you do as really a heavy cream.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done anything with that yogurt drink in a while.
Good old yogurt drink.
Probably
Right.
it's wintertime here, that's why we don't think about it.
Yeah, Michelle,
I
I
do
just
something with that
messaged you
tonight,
back.
though. Since we're doing all vape train tonight, I might do something with that yogurt drink.
The show tonight, Frank?
Yeah, we're doing
Awesome.
it all. I'm gonna try. I invited Pippa. She has to ask the boss if she's allowed to play with us tonight. I'm gonna try to get Stalker. Mike's welcome. Simon. I'm gonna
So Mike's
have an all
doing
Aussie show.
Flavora, Frank's doing vape train. Awesome.
I hadn't really done a whole lot with vape train in general. And next week, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but it's the 2-year anniversary of Mary Beth, mine and yours first show when we did in between the Super Bowl and the NFC
Oh, is
Championship.
it
When we did
really?
our first mixing show, it was me, you, Nurse, and Alfredo.
Oh, cool. I miss Alfredo.
Yeah, I see him hanging around every once in a while if I pop in the shack, but he's just doing his thing.
I chickened out, Fresh.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, Michelle.
Good. Good. I got snowed out,
Michelle?
so I don't have to work. So I'm
Yes.
Yay.
It's snowing in
Wow.
Philly right now?
yeah, but like barely. But I live in like Roxborough, where it's like San
Oh, yeah,
Francisco
you're on
kind of
hills.
hills.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
all-
Oh, you know.
Antioch, Roxborough, yeah, I know.
Wait, where are you from?
I'm originally from South Jersey, but I live in North Carolina. I escaped the
Oh,
depths
so
of hell.
yeah, you totally know the area. All the
Oh,
hills
yeah.
are like this.
Mhm. Yeah, they
so
run
it's
run
cool.
marathons on it, and
Yeah. Yeah, they have like a bike race. Well, they had a bike race. They stopped that. So I
Ooh,
get to
that-
hang out with friends today. So this is awesome.
That sounds wonderful,
You were
Brea.
right, man. Grim was awesome on Regulator Watch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
He
so
absolutely
nice
was.
having him like represent everybody and tell the truth, and felt good. I just wish more people watched like Reg Watch, you know.
Yeah, I keep trying to promote that channel as much as
Yeah.
I can.
Oh, by the way, because you guys are mixing a cookie today, I am on lemon cookie right now.
Lemon
the
cookies.
sad boy.
What?
Shake?
So it's not actually a vape.
What?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can't
All
say
right.
anything
I was
else.
honestly
the other
like,
one
wait,
was
what?
right. Yeah.
Put some lemon cookie in me. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can't partake because of my CDL.
Like, how did that happen?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I got an idea for a great recipe. All right.
So what's going on with the band, Michelle?
Not much. Just freaking out, finishing planning. I've got the winter doldrums announced. We've got tickets on sale. It's February 23rd at the City Winery in Philadelphia. We've got 12 bands, 6 hours of music, and
Whoa.
all the money raised will be going to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And this
Awesome.
is our 8th annual event. So hopefully everything will go well. But I'm like just nervous, and I freak out every year for it. So
I'm gonna say 30-minute sets. That's hectic as hell too.
yeah, well, it works out to be like more like 20-minute sets because you get like 10 minutes for changeovers and things
Yeah.
like that. And a couple of the bands will be like 15, and then I can give like the bigger bands 25. So it's
Yeah.
like, you mix it up.
Is that the same fun for your son? Is that the same fun?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
put the
So
link in chat.
thank you, Addie. The first year we did it, my son was alive, so it was just like we did this winter doldrums because like most of us play like the folk festival here in Philly, out in Schwanksville, Pennsylvania, and I sound like such a hillbilly. Schwanksville, Pennsylvania. And so like I did this winter doldrums just as a chance for us to like get together 6 months, before or after the festival, and then that was like February 2013, and then my son died later that year, and then so from the second annual event to now, it's all just been for the AFSP. So
Well, it's amazing that you do it every year and you organize such a massive event.
yeah, it's honestly it's a lot, and I'm extremely shitty about asking for help, and so I usually just like put it all on my own shoulders, like and there's people offering to help, and I need to work on that. That should be like a New Year's resolution.
But you got a lot of friends that love you and want to help you. Let them help you.
Yeah. It's
For
as
sure.
much for them helping you as it is for you.
Oh yeah, I know. I just
It's
And
the
don't
same
start
thing when you're
resolution,
not
because
feeling
resolutions
good. You
don't
just
stick.
don't-
So don't even worry about that part.
I'll be texting her and sending her hugs and reminding her that she's loved, and she'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna be in my cave for like 2 weeks. I don't feel like talking.
you know what?
I'm finally getting a hint of that cherry. Ooh, the
See, you're
coconut
not wrong.
Cheesecake's not really coming through though.
No, it goes with
I know. I go into
it goes hand in hand with asking for help.
yeah. For shizzle. So how are your mixes coming out?
Oh,
We're-
I'm gonna tell you in
I'm-
just a minute.
I'm rocking so far.
It's
Got it.
looking gingery.
Yeah,
It's looking gorgeous.
it
That
really.
is looking
You know what?
good.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's the camera or what. It actually does kind of look like a greenish, yellowish tint to it, like a almost like a ginger. Yeah.
Green, Frank. Green.
It looks gold.
Well, my
It kind of looks like pee. Like it does, right? I'm not crazy.
Kind of
does.
a wang to it.
Yeah.
Those good e-liquids, Michelle. Those good e-liquids. Always kind of pee-ish.
I mean, mine's pretty fucking
Damn,
clear,
Friction, that's
but
harsh.
but it's definitely a little yellow.
Go easy, Friction. He's old. It's okay. Give him a break.
Oh, you know what I did that I can show you guys? I got Jess Marie, DHD tips. She had a
Yeah.
flood in her house,
Oh no.
Yeah.
and so her
Yeah.
Dole Dime that I made her had batteries in it and everything, and got completely
no.
submerged for
Yep.
like a while. So she sent it to me. I got off the surface rust pretty well. And then I just had to do a little bit of rewiring on the MOSFET, but back in one piece again.
Oh, you should have. Oh, you should have. You should have.
Happy.
You should have left a little bit of rust and clear coated it for patina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what the thing is, like, I think she was just like really upset about it being kind of like that. Like Ruby's Dole Dime is like the grungiest of all of them, but like
I love that.
this is like my personal one.
yeah.
And like you can
That's
see
like my
like how much
favorite
more
Altoid.
fucked up mine is.
My
Mine's got
absolutely my favorite Altoid. I love that.
it's
that
it's my favorite
I
too. It's just
love it.
people want me to make these, but I can't because that little board in there, it's like a little
Mhm.
dual MOSFET board, was made for me by a friend, and he
Oh,
only
wow.
made 6 of them. So, and I have one in that one. I have one in this one. Addie, you'll recognize that.
I do.
Yeah, that's Addie's
Yeah.
right there. And I just have like a little. If you look inside, you can see where I put the board on the side there,
Oh,
and a couple of battery tubes.
Legit.
man,
Thanks.
that is sick.
No, you know what's sick? Addie's K funds.
Oh, I know. I have one.
You're not wrong.
I have one
man.
down. I only break it out for special occasions.
For anyone that doesn't know, Addie like just employs some serious like black magic. I'm pretty sure he has to kill some people, but the end product is worth it. So
I'm a politician, so
yeah, I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
so-
it's fine.
Oh, I can't. Oh, that means I really can't wait for the Cuomo K fund.
Oh God.
The Mitt
I mean,
Romney
but
K fund.
but so what?
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
You
So
start
what?
naming them. Just name them
So
after your
what?
victims. So that'd be awesome.
So
Yeah.
what?
Vaping is safer than cigarettes. So what?
So what?
So what? The jackass.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Ian
gonna spend
Thomas.
some of your hard-earned tax dollars that you gave me in New York on Puerto Rico.
Fuck. You know what? The
This is
problem
nice.
is that you can't have a country run by billionaires because they don't give a shit about us.
Yeah,
You know, when 99.99 whatever percent of us, barely make it month to month, how do they relate? They don't.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when you have Bloomberg talking about, oh well, poor people like to be taxed because it keeps them from doing bad things. I'm like,
Yeah, fuck that
what a
guy.
dick. Yeah.
I know. See, like, it's just he's so out of touch with America. They all are. They're so out of touch. We need like real people in office.
I mean, if the
And-
Democrats had any clue whatsoever how to win an election, find somebody
Dude,
to put
okay,
up
so here's the
against
thing. Being a gay person, I'm usually on the liberal Democrat side of things because
Yeah,
that's where my rights
understandable.
are represented. But
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's not where my vaping
right.
rights are represented. So it's like
No.
it's like a hard mix there. But
Yep.
more often than not, it's not. You're right. I mean, it's like they're stupid. They're like fighting people that like should be easy to beat, and they just do the dumbest fucking shit constantly. It's like they want to lose.
Yeah, because
It
I mean,
makes
I
no
don't really
sense.
follow. I'm a registered independent because
Smart.
party lines. I don't give a shit about party lines. Like, what are you going to do for me to earn my vote?
Yeah.
And that's the way it's always been for me. I mean,
I would have
when I
gone
lived in New
independent.
Jersey, they wouldn't allow it. Back when I first started, it was either you had to be on a party.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, well,
I-
because I would have gone independent, but if I had done that, then you can't vote in like the primary election for that party.
Oh no, that's
You
not
know?
true. Here in North Carolina,
Really?
I can pick what primary I want to vote for. Like in 2016, I had my
Uh-huh.
choice. I could have voted in the Democrat or Republican primary.
So you just choose one.
Yeah.
That's actually really smart.
I went on the Republican one, and I picked Ted Cruz over Trump. I voted for Ted Cruz because I thought he was going to be better as far as following what was going on with the Constitution.
Well, I mean, the crazy thing is like as much as I fucking can't stand Trump, I don't want Pence in office.
No.
So I'll take Trump over Pence any day because Pence will definitely like put me like in a fucking concentration camp with all my gay siblings and like lock our asses up or send us to like gay camp to make us straight.
Oh, he would definitely try and straighten you out.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
No doubt.
Yeah, and if
You'd get
anyone
your
accidentally got
reconversion
pregnant,
therapy.
he would take away your rights to do whatever you want there.
I know.
And
Like, I
then
have
make you
friends
pay
that-
for the privilege.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Look, we live in America. We're supposed to have some basic fucking human rights here.
We
And
used
we don't.
to.
Well, yeah, but the thing is when corporate money and billionaires run the country, what can we expect? Our job is to get them the fuck out of office. And the thing is, it's like you vote them out of office just for another billionaire to come in. And it's like,
Exactly.
what the fuck do we do?
Like
They don't
what
care.
Mary Beth's dealing with in Jersey with with Smurfy. He's another billionaire. He's another Corzon.
Yeah, we don't care about your vision of utopia. Just give us our rights.
Yeah.
Do what we ask you to do.
Yeah, I mean, and the amount of money that our country wastes on bullshit could easily be applied to the things that need it.
Yeah.
But here's another fucking pet peeve because for some reason I'm in a pet peeve mood. You ever notice that the IRS fucks with the poor people way more than the people that actually like have the substantial amount of money?
The ones that are really screwing them and cheating big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can't afford the lawyers, the high-priced lawyers.
Mm-hmm. It'd be harder to fight them. It'd cost the IRS more to fight them than it would for the money they're going to try to collect.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I chickened out on the Greek yogurt fresh.
Did you go with a grapefruit ice cream?
Yeah, so I just mixed it. I got to wick up a little something here.
Michelle Hughes.
Michelle Hughes out there. What a Michelle!
Well,
Another Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
No, she's also
She's a
she
2L Michelle, though.
she got muted by Jerome Adams. That's how I actually ran across her. It was something on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, she's got to be my best friend now. That's awesome.
Michelle
And
is very Twitter active.
Yeah, and we're talking about Pence. Well, Pence is the reason why we have Jerome Adams, because Jerome Adams was Pence's Health and Human Services Secretary or whatever in Indiana.
Oh, really?
And
I
brought
didn't
him
know
with
that.
him, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why
Thanks,
we don't
There's
need
something the matter with that
we don't
guy,
need
Frank.
Pence. I mean Pence.
There's something the matter with him.
Yeah, like seriously, like what was that story? And apparently it's true about how like Pence isn't allowed to be alone with another woman without his wife present.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's not the only one, but
Creepy.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they think marriage is supposed to be like.
That's just weird. Like you don't have
I
you
guess-
can't trust your spouse.
Is
Why
he
are you
hanging out with
married?
Stanton Glantz or
Like
what?
if a man who's married goes and have dinner with or has a female friend or whatever, that's like, apparently
Well, if
it's a thing. Heterosexual people have this thing about monogamy that you can't have friends from the opposite sex. Like it's just not a thing.
That's just not. I don't.
It's just weird. I personally,
I don't think
find
it's a
it very
hetero
weird.
thing though. See, like because
Yeah,
Really?
I have tons of female friends that
Yeah.
I've never put my penis in.
Okay, that's good to know, Frank. I'm
Well, I'm
really,
saying,
I'm really happy for you, man.
I like
I'm
the
just
way
saying-
you worded that. Won't lie.
well, yeah, I mean,
I mean, if you're married and that's your vision of doing marriage, then it's good if you don't put your penis in other people.
exactly.
I guess. you know.
is it like during the marriage vows? Do you promise to not stick your penis in other
I
women for the
promise.
rest of your life?
Yeah, right. Or
It's
wait,
in there. It's
wait,
just worded
dude,
differently.
You just can't say women because you never know. Like
Well,
that's true.
Men
Well,
put
yeah.
their penis in a lot of things that are not just women. So like
But
a lot
but
of other people that are not just women.
see,
Hence why there's a whole blow up doll industry. Just saying.
Ugh.
Mhm. Yeah, right.
Oh, thanks for that mental image there.
Yep.
Thanks, very bad.
You started it.
I did.
Yes, you did.
What I was gonna say is my ex, like I had a friend who was like
Uh-huh.
crazy straight, and like we always hung out together. We would text each other,
Right.
like, "Hey, you fucking whore bag!" Like that's just what we did. But my ex was
Right,
totally
but you're
convinced I was
lesbian,
cheating on her. Yeah, but she was convinced I
Oh.
was cheating on her.
Oh,
So that's what I'm saying. It's not just hetero couples.
That's just so fucking weird, man.
Maybe it's more like
You're a
like
lesbian.
a
How
yeah, but
do
you're European, so maybe you have a
I mean,
more
no,
enlightened view.
I'm French, so that changes a lot of things. But you know, like a lot of lesbians, some lesbians are capable of, you know, having sex with men. I get that part. You know, like it's not romantic or anything like that. But I mean, but yeah, but like, how do lesbian manage to be jealous? Like, yeah, I don't get it. But you know, a lot of lesbians are jealous of each other in case, you know, women start going out with men or whatever. I suppose jealousy is not very
Yeah, you're right.
rational.
No, Emily's right. I think it's like a person thing. There's
completely
just jealous
agree.
people.
Right?
I completely agree. That 100%. It has
Yeah,
nothing
I
to
think
do
there's
with
too much of like this labeling and like categorizing.
I agree.
It's just-
Right. I don't know.
100%.
Some people just
think-
suck.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
exactly.
it's about who you are as a person, like how you're built. It just
Yeah, it sounds to me like jealousy is like it's not a very rational.
I think jealousy is more of an
thing.
insecurity. You know, it's for
Yeah,
people that are
right, yeah.
insecure.
More you than the other
Yeah,
person.
exactly.
But some people are not built that way. It's not even about jealousy. It's about how they choose to live their life and how they want to experience
Yeah.
life. I mean,
To be
that's
fair,
just a
there's
fact.
a lot of that I don't understand. Like you know, a lot of it. But yeah, it's just always shocking to me when a few actors have made the papers saying that. Like, what's his name? Cavill, the guy who plays Superman in the reboot.
oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Henry
what's
He
his
Cavill.
went
name?
out. There was
Yeah.
a horrible
Cavill, yeah.
article.
He's a
saying that
good-looking
he-
guy.
Yeah, but he's a dumb fucking good-looking guy. That you know, it's okay. It happens a lot to men too. You know.
Well,
And
why do you say
women.
he's dumb
And
though?
women. It
Wait,
goes both ways.
what
Yeah,
did he do?
right? No, he said something like he didn't go out with women because he was afraid that they would say he's harassing them or something. That the whole story of
Do you know a good way to get women to not say that you're harassing them? Don't harass them.
yeah, just that's yeah.
Well,
where's
I mean,
the science?
you also have to think about people in celebrity positions where people do try and take advantage
Like
of
they're
them for
worried
money.
that someone's going to falsely accuse them of it. That,
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
but
sure
no,
that's
the way
real.
he went about that was really like, you know, and then they go out with a kid that's like 20 years younger than them, and you're like, okay, okay, that made a lot of sense, man. You don't want to go out with women, but you're okay with going out with little girls. I get it.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of guys are just weird about it. Like, yeah. You know, I'm married, so I don't have female friends, and I feel like I don't understand the concept with that, but I'm
Ooh,
married,
they don't
so I
tru-
don't have.
They don't trust themselves. And
Right,
they,
that's the thing, right? I mean, I don't have a penis, but I know how to keep it in my pants anyway, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
I just keep
Like-
it in a drawer personally, but
Right, exactly. Like you, yeah. Or like, yeah, exactly.
just keeps it unplugged. You don't
Yeah,
plug it
she
in.
got the spare too. Damn it.
I mean, you decide where you put it. Pretty much.
What did you end up doing, Addie, with the grapefruit?
I did. I chickened out on the Greek yogurt, and I went with the ice cream. I haven't tried it yet. Mullenberry, all Mullenberry, 1.5% of the grapefruit. It smells amazing, and 2.4 of the thick vanilla ice cream.
Cool. I want to know about that thick vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, I don't know
I
how
wanna
strong
know.
it is, so
I want to
I'll
know
start-
if it's going to contend with Liquid Bar. Is it going to dethrone the
yeah,
Liquid
that's
Bar?
the thing.
The quick answer to that is no.
Have you tried it, Fresh? Have you tried it?
Nope, I haven't tried it. I can already
But
give you the
you're-
answer though.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
I can already give you that answer.
We'll see.
Messing with that liquid barn?
From the guy
Okay.
that doesn't want to watch football. All right. We'll see, Mr. Man.
Hey, I'm not. I don't have to worry because I'm not watching. The Niners will do just fine.
I said I'd like to see Andy Reid finally get to a Super Bowl, but I just don't see it happen. I just think Tennessee's on too hot of a roll, and Vrabel has learned so many tricks from Belichick that he used some on him in the wild card game that I just don't see anybody on that side of the bracket beating Tennessee.
Well,
I
when Michelle-
did get amused when the Titans out-patrioted the Patriots
Yeah.
with their little delay of game. I was laughing so hard.
He basically took the air out of the ball, I guess you could say. like they were doing basketball before they put the shot clock in college. I still remember the Villanova-Georgetown national championship game. I think they held the ball for like 5 minutes and didn't even take a shot. Just passed it around.
Yeah, when Michelle came in and said she was doing something with lemons, I'm like,
Lemon cookie.
Lemon DeJarum cookie?
I can't say it because I really don't want to get Fresh in trouble or fuck up the channel or anything like that. So I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
I mean, I think
But
if
you know
we
what,
keep
I'm
our
gonna go-
conversation briefly about things that are possibly edible, then I mean,
It's not edible.
oh, okay,
It's yeah. You could vape it.
okay.
As long as you're not cutting it with vitamin E.
I used a loud vase. You got to think about that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go grab some. I'm gonna mix up. I need to mix up some more of my juice, and this is a perfect time. So I'll be right back.
Perfect. Give you the excuse.
I mean, you're in the right place.
Hundy P.
All right, and 26. Well, I don't even know why. I'm like, look for the VG number. Why do I even need to? It's 26.49. It's always 26.49 in a 30
Exactly,
mil patch.
yep. Yeah, no, I don't have to look anymore. Once I start going 70-30.
I keep getting asked, Fresh, why are you doing 70-30 recipes now? I'm like, because everybody vapes 70-30. So I'll just make recipes with the PG already in it.
I think if you're using a tank, 70-30 is ideal.
And
So once I figured out how to wick this-
most of the pods too.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
the
run it
pods
in a
aren't-
lot of the. You can run it in a lot of the pods.
Like when I mix up the pods for Beth, I mix them 50-50.
Yeah,
That's the Novo 2 pods.
Okay.
yeah. I do 60-40 in my little pods. That works pretty well. I haven't had too many issues with that.
I want to get pods for that Orion Q again. I'm going to take it back off of her since she doesn't need it anymore. Since I spent $50 on her and got her all them, got her 15 Novo 2 pods and got her another Novo and another Novo 2 and.
Well,
She's
they're
all
easy.
set.
You can find those. You can find those coils and pods pretty easily.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I
I
can
asked
go
that
down
I'm
the
not
street
judged
and-
on how I mix. 'Cause
Oh.
I know you guys all do it like by weight, and you're probably more. You're probably better at this.
What are you
I use-
doing?
Well, you.
No.
So, I mean, but you like it. It works. So
It works.
You're not wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong then. It doesn't matter if you're using a scale, mix them by with pipettes, mix them by drops, mix them
I
by.
just know that you guys are way
volume.
more pro than I am. So
Lynn just answered you
I have to
back.
question that one.
See that it's not
just
that's
have-
not
we
true
have
at all,
more
Michelle.
toys.
Like we're all just the dumb ones that bought 1,500
Oh.
flavors.
Rin just rolled in.
Oh,
What's up, Ren?
Hey, Rin.
Yeah.
Your cookie tastes like fresh baked cinnamon or fresh baked snickerdoodles, Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till you hear what Mike names his recipe.
That's true. Vaping Trucker did have a homage to Ren today,
Me too.
and Cecile, and
Yeah.
Vonna. Vonna came in when she heard the mixtress's name.
Where are my friends? Where is she? Where are my? I don't care about her. Where are my friends? Where are they? I have to send them a message.
Yeah, I gotta send them the Kitty Revolution message.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I had to
Emily
kick
behaving
the one. I had to kick
because she had to
Jersey
show
off the
up.
chair when I went to sit down. I had to put a blanket down because if not, I look like I sat on a cat when I come up because it's all cat hair on the back of my pants.
yeah, I've got a Siberian who I love, but she sheds like a motherfucker, and it's like just hairballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have these two cats. They just look like giant balls of lint because they're gray. One's called Magnolia. The other one's Jersey because that's where we lived, Magnolia, New Jersey.
I had a gray cat. I had a Russian blue. He was my last kitty. He was a
Love
really
Russian
good.
blues.
That's him right
Love
there.
those
Oh, I was
kids.
gonna say, I was like, I've got a Russian blue. I should go get her. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, Michelle's seen the show stealer. make her way through the show. Many times, because that one Mixathon, she was non-stop on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Non-stop on that Mixathon. I'm sitting there with like 5 recipes I have to do, and the cat's knocking everything off the desk, not caring.
Oh, that's like the dog was up here just staring at me like, you're home,
Oh,
I'm home,
God
we should
damn
be
it.
spending time together, you shouldn't be on there playing with your friends. Then she finally went downstairs. Paige must have distracted her.
I'm not getting much of the ice cream yet, but the grapefruit is gorgeous.
Oh, that's good to
did you
know.
use again,
That's
Addie?
what I like to know.
That's good to know.
Because I love
Which
grapefruit.
grapefruit was it, Addie? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
What's that, Frank?
Which grapefruit is it?
The Mullenberry.
Oh, a new one?
The new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, when they make it over to Bull City, I'll snatch them all up.
It's like ruby red grapefruit, like right.
Oh,
sweet.
that's what I. Oh, I'll mix that stuff straight then.
Straight up.
I will, because I love ruby red grapefruit juice.
Yummy.
There's my snickerdoodle. All right, mix number 2. Get to try this real quick.
I'm gonna throw some more ice cream in here.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Yeah, MB, I got this the Hermetic, $15 at a local shop.
Oh
Just
yeah,
to-
the Hermetic's
just
nice.
get rid of it. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm using it on this. You know, it's like a 0.21, 0.22 in there, and it's a nice vape, nice restricted lung hit.
Yeah, Breeze Tones. I think was it Breeze Tones? No, he likes the Passage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the other
Yeah,
one.
Matt's other one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're pretty similar, just if I recall. But
Well, the Passage is
Yeah.
dual coil though, isn't it?
yeah,
Yes,
Exactly.
this is just a 22
single.
millimeter
Yep.
with the beauty ring on it, brings out 24.
Yep.
First time I've ever actually used a beauty ring.
Nobody made you hit that buy button, Pippa.
You don't be codependent, Pippa. Don't be
Yeah, come on
codependent.
now.
Don't put your evil on me, Bobby. Start calling you Pippa Bobby. Don't you put that evil on me, Pippa Bobby.
Yeah, Ian says it is Breeze Tones that loves the Passage.
Yeah, he's a Passage guy. It's good. Anything with a good flavor and a restricted airflow, I'm up for.
That's
Exactly.
Okay,
good
that's good.
flavor
That's getting
restricted
released.
airflow.
Yeah, that mix off of one rip is getting getting released.
Thank you for the moral support. Anytime, Pippa. We're here for you.
I have to type a description. Son of a.
Wait, so what
No.
is it? What did you end up doing, Fresh?
So I did.
How did it?
I did Bizarro custard. So I did the vanilla custard V2 at 4%. I did TPA sweet strawberry at 3. Capella ripe strawberry at 3. So there's your Bizarro. And then sweet currant by Capella at 0.3.
oh, yum.
Ooh.
What's the Capella V2 custard like? Is that what you
No,
use?
the
No, it's
TPA.
the TFA.
Oh,
TPA
that's what I
custard
want to
too.
know about. Is that worth
Um,
picking up?
Oh yeah.
From what I'm hearing, yeah. I need
Oh.
to get it myself.
'Cause
Yeah,
I was hearing
it's
it.
shaken. It's shaken vape. It's very similar to premium custard, but it's sweeter. So
Ooh.
it's rich and sweet. You can taste the butter and the eggs in it.
Oh, I want this.
It's really 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 good. And there's a reason that pretty much every site is out of it right now, except for
Oh,
TPA.
yeah.
You have to order direct from TPA to get it
Oh,
right now.
bummer.
But
All
yeah,
right,
it's really really tasty. I got the last 10 mil off of DIY Vapor Supply. I saw they had it and I ordered a 30 mil, and then like a day later they called me like, "Hey dude, we don't
gone.
have 30 mils of that." Like, how much you got? 10? All right, send me the 10. Give me store credit
All right.
on the rest.
10 it is.
Bottom of the barrel is always the best.
It's wonderful. It's a wonderful flavor.
Are you leaving us, Emily? Why are you waving?
Yeah, I have
You
to
leaving,
go.
Emily? Is it
All right,
afternoon?
You gotta go take the
Almost.
dogs for a walk.
I am
Almost
actually, but that.
Love you, Em. Bye.
Be good,
Love
Em.
you, Em. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
No, Ian says
Monday.
Chef's has it.
Chef's has it. Okay.
Until you go to buy it, then it's not there.
No, he just
Until I-
spoiled
yeah,
it.
until
Now
I-
everyone's
until
going
I-
over there right now.
Until I go sniffing around for it.
Well, good
I may
to
just
know.
have to take a ride over to Bull City and just wait for the FedEx truck to show up and to an SCTFA
Bryn
on
is
it and
funny.
just hijack it. I don't need anything else. I just need that custard.
I really like that.
Where'd Emily go?
Emily had to book
She's
it.
go- Yeah.
Oh.
She had dog parenting duties to do.
That's
Yeah.
That's exactly right, Ren. Like there's just a running PayPal thing, and then when I hit the end of my PayPal credit, it's just, and then Emily's like, "Bye."
Yeah,
So,
Michelle,
like,
when
The
Bull City
screen
runs out
comes
of
down.
something, they take it
didn't have
down.
enough tokens.
Exactly. Yeah, the screen's coming down.
Do you know what's so nice about mixing? I just mixed up 200 milliliters of
Right?
my favorite juice on
and
the
didn't
planet.
have to go to the
And it
store.
took you less than 5 minutes. You're like,
Yeah, like not like 2 seconds. But you know what? You guys want to, and I think this is actually like instead of like coming on your show and completely changing the topic on you like I tend to do, which I apologize for.
we
It's
appreciate
okay, we
the
love you
excuse to
anyway.
have conversations.
Yeah, yeah.
Bless you, brother.
Teach me how to use a.
Fresh
a
Saturday show, man.
care.
We go everywhere.
Yep.
can you teach me
I'll
how to
see
use
y'all
a
later.
scale?
You behave
Sure.
today, Flash.
Yeah, of course.
Hello to the wifey.
Which flavorings do you use again? Let me.
So, I used to mix my own clove, but I have not been able to mix one better than Vaporfy makes something called Heavenly Clove, which is super great for like you can just use it straight if you're gonna like do like mouth to lung, but of course I drip. So I buy 12 milligram Nick Heavenly Clove, and then I
Okay.
basically mix it as like that's 25% of my mix, and the rest of it is just PGVG because I drip it, so you
Yeah,
gotta
you're bringing
dilute
it
the
down to
flavor
3,
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
So
so how would you do that with like a scale?
Okay.
Same way. I mean,
so
let's say,
you would grab an e-liquid calculator, like
like ELR.
ELR is
You
probably
can
the
do
easiest.
with your phone.
I
Decide
already used
how
one. I
much
forget
you
which one it
want.
is. I think it's like
So
something
how
recipes.
much do you mix at once? Like at the end, when your product is finished, what kind of bottles do you have? Do you have like 120? Do you use a 60?
Okay, so I like the actual amounts. I use 50 milliliters of Heavenly Clove, and then at 12
Okay.
milligrams, and then I use 150 of PGVG mix because I vape at 50-50 for the throat hit.
Okay.
And so it's 150 PGVG, 50 basically the flavor.
Right. So you do a 200 ml bottle.
Oh, then it's a 200 ml like container, and then they all go into. I put them into 30 ml. I like
Right.
glass
So
strippers.
you have a big container of 200.
That's what I just made. Yeah, and then you're right.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could mix directly in your container, obviously, because you have your
That would be
numbers
easier.
pretty easily. Yeah, right. And if not, it's pretty simple. You get a scale. You put your container on the scale. You tar it, right, so that
Tear it
it's
out.
Yeah, so it's zeroed out. Yep.
And then you pretty much, if you know how much you go on the internet once and you convert
What, honey?
150 mil into
I know.
grams, and you change your 50 mil of that one flavoring that you use into grams, and you just it's almost the same thing. So you're gonna have like for more or less like 5 to 10 grams difference between
Okay.
the two, because it's almost the same thing. Because a
Okay.
gram and a milliliter is almost the same thing.
Okay.
Yes, they're
So-
very, very close.
So you're gonna end up with the gram weight of
Okay.
your that you usually do, and then
But
you
the
just
mix will
pour.
be the same,
Yes.
Yeah, the mix
even
will
if
be
like the
same, you
total
just
volume
pour.
is slightly
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just pour.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I don't have to
Well-
use the what are those things? God damn it.
Graduated cylinder.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
don't
I don't have to
do
use
Yeah,
that.
that
you don't
long.
have to do that. You
No.
would just
You-
put your
you take
glass
your
dropper
container,
bottle on the scale, pour in,
Put it at 0.
pour in,
You
pour in.
you pour the grams that you usually pour, and you pour of each thing. But from I can even do it for you if you want. But I think simply like you're gonna end up with a little bit more weight than milliliters, but that's really not gonna be a lot different.
And do you guys use like a certain scale that you all like, or do you all use different scales?
I have the
Well-
LB501. The AWS LB501,
That's an
which is
expensive
pretty.
scale for what you're gonna do with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like the AWS Blade would be a
I
really
paid
nice scale for
$50
you.
for this.
You
It's
paid
a jeweler
15?
scale.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a jeweler scale. You can get that on Amazon. The difference is that the good thing about this. Come on.
If I can get this damn thing to work.
Yeah, Shane says 7.5 grams of the clove in a 30 ml bottle.
There you
There
go.
you
What
go.
you need to be.
Okay.
So
Thank
And
you.
then
So
fill it up with
7.5
your
grams
PG,
per
you're done.
30. So it's 7.5 grams per 30 mil. So you would multiply. So you would do the multiplication on that to take it
Wait.
to 200.
the
Friction
good thing on this
2600
thing
says-
is that it has two numbers after the dot or the.
You mean like 2
comma or whatever.
decibels?
Right, 2 decibels. So
Yeah.
2 decimals. yes,
Decibels is a
that's-
measure of sound
It's a
frequency.
jeweler.
so.
It's a jeweler scale. It goes up to like a kilogram probably.
I want to answer a question from chat. So Friction 2600 says you don't have a shed time scale, and I do actually. I didn't think about that.
It worked.
There you
That
go.
There
worked.
you go.
I do, and it's actually not a bad one.
Yeah, and if it
There
goes,
you
if
go.
I
all
have
it
what
has
I
to do-
need.
yeah, all you have to do is measure down to that hundredth of a gram, and
You're good.
you're good. And
You know, I'm gonna go grab it. Hold on.
shed time scales certainly do. So
Be right back.
All right, so you need.
I'm
You
just
need
gonna run out to the shed
do-
real quick.
The crazy cab driver out there.
What's up, Socrates? He's been hanging out the whole show, just raising a ruckus, as always. But we-
Rin.
Yeah. She figured it out. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
just like
it's
a little
wood.
pop out guy thingy.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
blade.
Good.
Mhm.
yeah, that's
That's
just
the
like
one,
the
yeah.
blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. The blade.
So actually, it's pretty much, it's pretty much the same thing. Instead of doing 150 milliliters of your
We do
base,
like 150
do-
grams instead.
Exactly.
So it'd be like
And
50
instead
grams
of
and then
doing
150.
50 grams of your clove, 50 milliliters of your cloves, you do 50 gram of your cloves.
All right, the next time I mix, I'm going to do that. And of course, you'll
There you
see.
go.
You'll be the first to know if it works because you're the person I'm going to like message if
Okay.
I have a problem.
Just text me if you need
Yeah,
help.
you
will,
just
I
put
will.
the,
I'll
yeah, you
help
just put the empty bottle on, pour
Yeah,
in.
we can
tear,
FaceTime if you
and
want.
then
We'll do it
d-
quickly. We can FaceTime together if you
All
want.
right,
and then,
cool.
Yeah, the
I'll
thing
do
you're
it.
gonna like the most about it, Michelle, the 0 cleanup.
Yeah, like
Yep.
like that's what like when I got up, I had to go over to the sink to
Yep.
rinse out everything.
Zero
Yeah.
cleanup.
Now, Michelle,
Cool.
that clove is that just is that a 12 milligram concentrate or is that a finished
It's a
liquid
liquid.
that you
No,
cut
it's
down?
like their heavenly clove is like their finished product, and you can choose between like 1, 2, or 3 flavor shots, and I get it at the least like 1 flavor shot, and
Mhm.
even at that level. And believe me,
potent,
I love
yeah.
clove. I never smoke cigarettes. I only smoke cloves.
Okay, yeah.
It's crazy strong, but the flavor is fucking. I can't figure it out. I've tried. I can't.
Now, what's the does it say on there what the VG/PG ratio is of that clove?
You can when you order it, you get to pick what you want. So when I
Okay.
order it, I go 50-50. You can
Okay.
get 70-30. You can get max VG,
good.
where the only bit would be
because
like
the VG does weigh more than PG,
okay.
obviously. So
Yeah.
it's, that so you may have to tweak it
she
a little bit,
hasn't
play
mixed
with
Yeah,
it.
but the thing is, like, as long as I do, like C was saying, as long as I do like 50 grams and then 150 grams, like even though like the total
Yeah,
amount
the
might be
volume is the
different, the
same.
mix will be the same. So
yeah, 'cause
Okay,
it'll
that's
yeah,
what
work.
she
yeah.
does. So the volume is going to be the same.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, the other
So-
thing you could do is put your graduated cylinder the next time you mix. Put your graduated cylinder on the scale, tear it,
Yeah.
pour in what you normally do, and then just write the
And
weight.
then wait. Yep.
Oh.
Write the weight down.
That's
And you know,
that's what
you know
that's
you
what I
can
was
do
gonna
too?
suggest actually, Fresh, because
Yeah.
she's trying to
That
she's trying
container
to
you have.
get the recipe, and so just do what you do, but just
Yeah.
tear it and weigh it. That way you
Okay.
know.
And Michelle, that container you have, you just do a Sharpie line for as much as your first thing is, like the 50 centiliters.
Well, this is actually this is graduated,
Right.
whatever, and
so
it's
just
pretty
put
accurate.
a Sharpie. Just put a Sharpie where you put your base,
Okay.
and then just fill it up.
Oh, duh.
It's
Yeah.
funny, you about to say graduated. It was like, oh, you from South Philly?
The first time, right? You have a graduated
Up far.
thing. So the first time, just put the base and then just put the whole thing. Just mix it up really good, and you're done. Good to go.
This is for Frank. Yeah, I'll just throw it in that John and mix it up. It'll be great.
There you go, exactly. Then while you're waiting for it to steep, go get some water ice at the Acme.
Dude, you have no idea how excited I am that like where Roxborough and Manioc are. That's so cool.
Back in my first truck driving job, I was delivering retail freight, and I used to have to go to I think it was in Roxborough, it was in Manioc. There was a few of the chain retail stores had storefronts in Manioc.
Yeah, but there's nowhere to park or anything. I don't know how you.
They were the biggest pain in the ass. I had a 26-foot straight truck, and just trying to get
I have
around
a Mini
there
Cooper, and it's
nightmare.
hard to get around on these streets.
Oh yeah,
I can't imagine doing it in a truck. Seriously, I don't know
it
how you
sucked.
did that.
That was back 20-something years ago now, but
I mean,
was
these are
younger and had
old
less
streets
patience.
that if you dig through the blacktop, they're still brick. These are
brick and
old,
cobblestone.
narrow. Yeah, they were planning for horses, not for cars.
Oh yeah. Well, you remember down by where Pat's and Gino's is? That used to be all cobblestone.
Yeah, yeah.
My cousin, he almost didn't live past 18 years old because he come whipping around the corner in a brand new Malibu back 1970, and took out Joey Vento's custom Chrysler that he had just bought. That there was only one of one. Hit that wet cobblestone on 8th and Washington and just wiped it out.
I do want to say one thing for anyone listening: if you ever visit Philadelphia and you want to have a cheesesteak, don't go to Pat or Gino's.
No,
they are the touristy kind of
ones.
places. Yeah, if you want honestly the best cheesesteak in Philly, it would be D'Alessandro's, which is on Henry Avenue above Roxborough.
Oh yeah.
They're amazing. And I'll put it this way: when Jimmy Fallon came to Philly with Questlove, and Questlove's obviously from Philly and all that.
Yeah, they took him there, right?
That's where he took him exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They knew.
Philly best steaks in New York? No, I don't think so, Socrates.
There's the show stealer. She's made her appearance and now she's upset.
Oh,
It's like
Pet
South
me, I'm
Jersey.
famous.
Yep, pet me, I'm famous, Padme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South Jersey, you go to Gaetano's. It's a chain, but they're huge. I don't know what they charge for them now. They used to be $8, but they would be two hands. Just massive cheesesteaks, and they'd be packed.
Do you know what? Honestly, for me, South Jersey has the best of something, and that is diners. They have the best fucking diners.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I used to always go right on Black Horse Pike in Belmar, Club Diner.
Nice.
I've never been in there sober, I don't think.
Yeah, well, you don't go into diners sober.
No.
Diners are for after a gig, you're all fucked up and you need food.
Well, the one they call Philly Diner now in Runnymede, next to the Toyota dealership, that's the sports bar now.
Oh, I've never been.
Sports bar and diner. This way you can get hammered in a sports bar, not even have to leave, go downstairs to the diner. It was originally a diner, and then they bought the property next door to the old gas station, and they leveled that and turned it all into a big sports bar complex.
And you're in Virginia now, you said?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. How do you like North Carolina compared to Jersey?
The food sucks compared to Jersey, but besides that, it's cheaper living.
Yeah.
It was 80 degrees the other day when I was working in South Carolina and wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Now today they're freaking out because we might get a little bit of sleet.
Yeah.
Shut everything down.
Yep, still snowing. Still snowing. Vape Ross Vape says
Cheese Whiz.
Cubby's makes a good steak.
Yeah, but he's right. Cheese whiz on a steak is a no-no. I
No.
get American cheese.
I like provolone.
Yeah, that's good too.
I'd be a provolone guy.
There's a guy down here. He's from West Philly, born and raised. Played on the playgrounds and all that. And now instead of going to Bel Air, he came here, and he does water ice and cheesesteaks. That's all he does.
But oh my. Okay, so hold on. You just touched on something. Because you're from Jersey originally, you know what water ice is.
Yeah.
I was doing a race in New Hampshire, which is not real far, right? I'm doing a race in New Hampshire, and I walk up to this ice cream truck, and I'm like, "Do you have water ice?" And he looks at me like I'm from another fucking planet. He's like, "You mean shaved ice? You mean an Italian water ice?" I'm like, "No, water ice." Which we now know is Rita's. But they didn't. Water ice to them were the little with the little cups with the wooden scraper things.
Yeah. Yeah, Rin. It's water ice. WOODER.
Yeah, I'll spell it for chat
ICE.
in case they're
Yeah.
confused.
Actually, if you go on my Facebook page, I just shared it. It's a whole thing about how to speak Philadelphian. I put it for people that watch Nick Devine. This way they can understand him better.
I get shit from everybody about the way I say GAS.
Oh, yeah.
But you're from how do you? Let me hear you say it because you are from Jersey.
What, gas?
Gaz.
Yeah.
Well, you say it more of an S. I'm definitely more of a Z, I think.
Okay, yeah. Well, just like, use guys. I always put an S on it, not the Z, but they turned it into put the Z on it.
Use guys.
I think it's Luigi's. They make a creamy watermelon ice, like in the supermarket now. It's really good.
Yeah, that's okay. I've had that before. I can get that down here. But this guy that has the cheesesteak and the water ice, he actually is moving into a permanent spot now in the farmer's market come April.
That's awesome.
7 days a week, all year round. Because he's on Instagram, and he had just like a cart set up at the park, and he was only allowed to do it certain days a week because of like Dippin' Dots or somebody else had the contract there. But when they're not there, he was allowed to be there, and he would do catering with cheesesteaks. He's like, oh, I got to get you one. Yeah, well, it'll happen. But now he's going to be over there. I'm like, all right, now I'm going to go over and get his cheesesteaks. See if they're worth the shit. He gets the rolls straight from Amoroso's.
Really?
I told him, he's like, gotta go Sarcones.
Yeah, and I feel like when you get like a cheesesteak anywhere but around here, it's like not the same. It's not like cut up the same. It's just.
Well, I just brought home 24 Del Bono's rolls because I was up there over New Year's. Stuck them in a Ziploc bag. They softened up like they were from Walmart. I'm just like, are you serious? I had to throw them in the oven just to try to crisp them back up a little bit.
Yeah, that's part of the best part. Like, you can't have a cheesesteak on a soggy, soft roll.
I walked into Del Bono's and I got, I felt a little tingly downstairs because I was like, oh my God, real food again.
That's what you guys should do. You guys should mix up a cheesesteak vape. See how disgusting it is.
Oh no,
it'd be terrible.
We'd have to get Giancarlo on here to try to guide us, and you'd probably
Yeah, I mean, how even do you like? Nope.
I've tried to do a water ice one, but it's just I'm not in the coolant, so it's really hard for me to.
Yeah, well, if anyone ever does come up with a cheesesteak vape, make sure you send it to Jess Marie, because that girl hates cheesesteaks like nothing else.
Really? How do you hate cheesesteaks?
I don't know, but she fucking hates cheesesteaks.
I know vegans that are like, yeah, if I'm going to cheat, I'm going to get a cheesesteak. And it's like, how do you hate cheesesteak? I don't understand that.
MB's
not American.
What'd you mix, MB?
I just did the peanut butter cookie, peanut butter sandwich cookie.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
I put a link to it in the
Yeah, it's in our chat.
Oh, it's in our chat. Oops. Yeah.
Zoom chat.
So it ended up being cookie biscotti by FA, 1.25, a little cream filling from Wonder Flavors, 1.50. I ended up adding the honey roasted peanuts. I wanted more nut. Like, I wanted that peanut to be more prominent, and honey roasted peanuts is pretty good for that. Added a little bit of molasses, some peanut brittle for the caramel sweetness, peanut butter cookie at 4%, and then sweet cream. So sweet cream and the cream filling are the filling of the cookie sandwich.
It sounds wonderful.
MB.
Yeah. I gotta see if the peanut is still not as prominent as I want.
You got to give it 7 days. You got to give your peanut butter 7 days.
Okay. All right. So we'll see what happens.
And there's always Kanako soy or caramel popcorn and peanuts.
Oh,
that was my. I had that in there initially, actually, and then I decided, let me go honey roasted. So we'll see. But yeah.
Dimlin, there are cheddar cheese and Swiss cheese flavors. They are available on oneononeflavors.com.
Yes.
I have the cheddar cheese flavor. It is a nightmare.
Yeah, Graham just spoiled it though. He put FA green pepper. No, you don't put peppers on a cheesesteak. Well, Jersey, they call that Jersey steak when they put peppers and mushrooms on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that in Philly, there's a lot of fried onions on.
Yeah, that's what I always get, fried onions and ketchup.
I'm just not a fan of it. But the thing is, it's like funny because during the summer, on like any given Friday around here, you just have to take a whiff of the air, and it smells like cheesesteak.
Exactly. And here it's barbecue.
And someone was talking about Italian beef sandwiches, Chicago style.
Yeah, that's Chicago. Yes.
Those are they're a nightmare, but they're fucking worth it.
What are they?
Portillo's Italian beef sandwiches. It's kind of like a roast beef.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a thin sliced roast beef, but they cook it up so it's still fairly rare. You put it on a bun, you put some like caramelized onions on it, fold the bun over, and then dip it in like au jus. You dip the whole freaking sandwich in au jus. And
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and it falls
Yeah.
apart, and you basically
That's
you get a
glorious.
fork and
It's like a knife and
a
fork,
giant
yeah.
to-go
Yes.
container. Yeah,
Mhm.
That's
and you
glorious.
just and it's so good.
Yes. I think I've told the story before. There was a Portillo's in Orland Park, Illinois, right outside Chicago. I had just finished delivering a Mercedes to Oprah.
Really?
Oh.
And this is on New Year's Eve night.
Were you like, can I have the car? Like, I know I delivered it,
Well,
but can I
it
just
was-
have it?
I didn't meet her, but it was her
Oh.
car, and they freaked out. I mean, I literally had to drive all night to get it there because it had to be there before the 1st so she can use it as a write-off.
Oh, God.
It was a $200,000 Mercedes.
Right off, yeah.
Yeah, I delivered that, went around the corner in the center turning lane. There was enough room for me to park the rig. There was snow and everything else around because there was a Portillo's because I wanted an Italian beef sandwich. I come out, there's an Orland Park cop behind me with his lights on. He comes up, he said, "What in the hell do you think you're doing? Give me your license, registration." And I still lived in Jersey at the time. I handed him my license. He goes, "What were you doing?" I said, "Getting Portillo's." He goes, "You don't get them every day, do you?" I'm like, "No, sir." He goes, "You know what? Get the hell out of here and enjoy it and Happy New Year."
Aw.
That's awesome.
When he saw that Jersey license, he goes, "You get the hell out of here."
Yeah. He's like,
Forget
okay, makes
about
sense.
Oh, those cops around there, if you're not dicks to them, they're amazing out there. Especially like in the city of Chicago. I'm on Navy Pier. It was the first time I ever visited the city. This is back 2001. And I was with a buddy of mine. We were there for like 10 days. He's from there. He was being the tour guide. And cop comes up and he's like, "Yeah, you're not from here, are you?" I'm like, "No." He goes, he hands me his business card. He goes, "If you get in any trouble, call me, but don't." But he said, "But if you're being an asshole, then you're on your own."
Ah.
I'm like, fair enough.
Yeah. That was awesome, though.
Oh yeah, that's what
That's
they're
super nice.
Oh yeah, and this is like on Navy Pier. And it's like middle of August and it's like 60 degrees. I'm like, I thought Chicago was supposed to be a little bit warmer than this. The whole time we went to Wrigley Field, went to Soldier Field, and got to see a Cubs game, saw a Bears preseason game. It was awesome.
That's cool.
Because I love the Eagles, but the Phillies were still my first love.
Yeah.
I never really followed the Eagles or the Phillies or anything. The only team I ever followed in Philly was the Flyers. You know, I used to go to a lot of Flyers games when I was in like high school and things like that, and we had a decent team back then. But I haven't really followed it.
You're probably
since.
close. You're probably close to my age. It's probably like Timmy Kerr and Ron Hextall and Brad Marsh and
Dude. I have okay, come on, brain. Mark Howe. I have a Mark Howe number. Was it 2 or 5? Fuck.
2. I think it was 2.
I still have that jersey. Like I still have it like upstairs with the signature and everything.
I still have a Lindros jersey. I paid like $150 for back, in the 90s.
Yeah, but Hextall was the shit. Remember he made a goal?
Oh yeah.
That was fucking
You remember,
awesome.
you remember when he tried to end Wayne Gretzky's career in the Stanley Cup Finals when he slashed him in the knees?
I was actually at game
Hey,
6
MB, where did you go?
of that. I think it was 6.
Yeah, and that was in 87 or 8.
Yeah, it was my senior year of high school. It was 87.
Okay, yeah, I graduated 89, so yeah, here we go.
Perfect.
Look what I fished out.
Look at you.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you got a Mark Sanchez jersey?
of all the
So you're the
jerseys.
one. So you're the one that
Yeah,
bought
look
one.
what I
all the
got.
jerseys.
I mean, it's my first football jersey that I ever got, and yeah, it's a
Oh, Sanchez. I'm so
I think
sorry.
it's not a dirty
Steve.
Sanchez.
yeah, but it was a good one.
Sorry.
Oh, with the butt fumble, he kind of almost gave himself a dirty Sanchez.
It was pretty
Aw.
funny. And on the high note of
It's a
Dirty
nice
Sanchez's,
It's a nice jersey, see. It's
Well, it
unfortunate
is.
that it's Sanchez.
What's wrong
Yeah, see,
with him?
everything around
What
my mixing
happened?
stations
He's
are
he was-
Steelers and
he-
Eagles, and
he's retired
Aw.
now, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. Yeah, he was all
What did
looks.
he do?
He was all looks and no show.
Well, I'll show you what he did here in a minute when we let everybody out of here.
I mean, at the time he was great.
he was all right.
I mean, he was all right, but
He was a game manager for a team with incredible defense.
Oh,
Yes,
that was what he was.
Sanchez.
That's exactly
Mark
correct.
Mark
Right.
Dirty Sanchez. Yeah, that's right.
Oh shit.
So
have
I'll show you what he did here when we get off the air. It's actually hilarious. See, so
Okay, so
let's get
so
everybody
I'm gonna
out
put
of
it
here.
back then.
Let's get everybody out of here. So let's go around the room. Everybody can do a little self promotion or whatever else you need to do. Let's start with DTF. DTF's got a show tonight.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back by then because my daughter's birthday dinner is at 6:30, but I'll be home in
Oh,
time.
happy birthday.
Yeah, happy
Yeah,
birthday,
she's
daughter.
Wednesday she was 17.
Wow.
17. Oh,
Yeah.
she's almost
Like
out of
my
the house though, Frank. Almost.
Yeah.
out
My
of the
daughter
house.
just turned
Yeah,
21.
okay. Tell me, we'll say that in 10 years.
Staying away from the mailboxes.
Frank,
Yeah,
they do
exactly.
come back. They do come
I
back.
know,
They
that's
pull
what I'm
away
saying.
for sure, but they do come back.
They're like
Yeah.
boomerangs.
Yep. Yeah, so 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing basically the Salute to Australia. We're going to continue on.
Oh.
I mean, we're not giving shit away. We might give something away, maybe some recipes or something, but we're going to be trying to try to raise a little bit more money for the victims down there. For support.
Do you know that the area that's like currently on fire in Australia, if you like take all the square footage or whatever, it's the same size as the state of West Virginia. The state of West
Well,
Virginia.
it was the size of North Carolina, so it's gotten a little smaller.
Fuck. Like that. Think about that.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
it's devastating what's happening
Yeah.
down there. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're doing that, and we're going to be, since we're talking Aussies, we're going to be mixing with Vape Train.
excellent. Thank
Cool.
you, Frank.
Thank you.
Mike, the Vaping Trucker, also has a show tonight.
Absolutely. 7 o'clock, we'll be talking about Flavora and whatever else comes up. Something always comes up other than what we're supposed to talk about. It's part of the fun.
It always is.
Links to both shows in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
There you
Oh.
go.
That second mix that I did wasn't what I started out making. But it's a very good imitation right now of a peanut butter cookie, which is really weird
Oh, cool.
because there's no peanut butter in it.
Really?
Those dark notes, man.
What'd
Those
you-
dark
oh.
notes.
Well, I think it's the
Flapper pie. Flapper pie.
I think it's the Salubarome.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
it Godfrey?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Their thin waffle. It's like a thin waffle.
Oh, okay.
Flapper pie is giving that peanut butter taste.
That
Like the
name
flapper.
that name is fantastic, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks really good. Huh. I'll have to mix that. All right. So thanks for coming hang out with us again, Mike. It's always a pleasure
Mike.
having you, brother.
Goof.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Goof
Right.
in French means waffle.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's chuck it to Cecile since she's speaking French to us.
What?
Leper Sean.
Leper Sean.
We're not there yet, Addie.
We're close.
It's
getting
not
close.
St. Patty's just yet.
Getting close. It's getting close.
Yeah. I know it's getting close. No, thank you for having me. I've been underworking, not really looking at anything else, and so it's nice to come on Saturdays and see everybody. And yeah, I know it surprised a lot of people because I blush a lot, but I can talk about sex like for 10 hours and not
She
blush
can.
for 5
She
seconds.
definitely can.
So really, if there's one thing that I am not prude, like really, I mean, it doesn't do anything specific to me. So really,
We've had some
don't
insanely
think
in-depth conversations for
yeah,
sure.
we've have. And
Yeah.
So really, in case nobody, that's a funny thing to know about me. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you all take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next week.
Excellent. Thank you, Cecile. Let's throw it over to Addie Tooney. I forgot to do you
Addie.
number 2 because you're the shit.
Addie.
Thanks, Freshy D. Love you guys. Thanks for always letting me hang out with you guys. Love you guys in chat. And get in Trump's ear about streamlining the PMTA process.
Exactly.
And, stay on your senators and your governor because that's how it's getting destroyed right now.
Yep.
We might not even make it to the PMTA in May.
Yeah, we
Yep.
have to show the politicians that this is not what we want. This is a small minority of loudmouth people that want vaping banned. It's not
Yeah.
what the general population wants, and we have to make sure they know that.
Yep.
The general population generally doesn't give a shit about vaping.
No, they really don't.
Yeah. So let's throw it to Michelle.
Thanks for letting me pop in. It was really nice. It's
You're
just,
always welcome on my
I
channel,
know.
Michelle.
I appreciate
Always.
that, buddy. If you guys want to check out our show every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on Ruby Roo's YouTube channel, we do That's What She Said. Grim Green's our pre-show warm-up. Not really. Also,
it is. His show's nothing to what you ladies do.
No, you know what? Nick's one of the first people I started watching when I started vaping. I started watching Phil and I started watching Nick, and they got me. They educated me for sure. Also, I have an album. If you guys want to check it out, it's called Villamod. It is on iTunes, Spotify, Apple, whatever, wherever you listen.
It's really good.
Yeah,
It's
Bandcamp.
cool.
This one time.
Bandcamp.
At Bandcamp. But yeah, check it out, and I think that's about it. If you are somehow within like an hour of Philly, maybe February 23rd, come on out to the Winter Doldrums, support a really good cause, and I promise I will vape with you because I will definitely be outside a lot vaping. So we can definitely vape together.
Are you doing a pre-show before the show? With That's What She Said. Are you going to do a special online before you go to the show?
Probably not. I get super overwhelmed. I'm probably just going to be like, and especially like usually this is how it happens. Usually the day of the event, as I'm trying to get all my shit together to get there and make sure I have whatever amps I need, because I try to put like a backline, and that's usually when all the musicians are like texting me like, and with a million questions, and I'm just like,
oh my god.
Yeah, it's like you couldn't have asked me that last night. No,
Right, of course not.
of course not. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks again.
Excellent, thank you. We got MB.
Hey, just want to say ditto, Addy Tooney. That's it. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Ditto, Addy Tooney.
Ditto. What he said, ditto. Thank you, and thank you for spending time with us this afternoon. We appreciate it. We know there's a million things you guys could be doing, but you're here spending time with us, sharing love. So cool.
Yes, we appreciate all of you coming hanging out with us on this snowy day. You guys can't see out you can see out the window if you want.
Oh yeah,
pretty though.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty, but it's a pain in the ass. Especially for a guy who rides bicycle everywhere. So,
okay.
So lovely snowy day. It is very pretty out there. Everybody go hug your loved ones. Get in touch with your local representatives, especially like if you're in the state of Washington, where they just proposed a full flavor ban as legislature. I immediately, as soon as I saw it pop up, I went and emailed my legislators. I got 2 out of 3 responses back. I requested responses from everybody, so they do have to respond to me. Two of them have come back and said they are in no way supporting this bill, which is good to hear. Unfortunately, they're over here on this side of the state, and the majority of the representatives are over on the other side of the state, which is a very, very different political atmosphere than over here. So, but it does help. It does help, and you're able to keep an eye on your representatives, because once you start following legislation, especially online, you can watch what your representatives do, and if they go back on what they told you, kick them the fuck out. Remember, everybody, these are your employees. Do not be intimidated by politicians. If they give you a rigmarole, ask them for a straight answer. They do have to answer you. They are your employees. Politicians are your employees. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you want. Tell them that the fact that there's a very vocal minority out there that doesn't like vaping. It doesn't give them a right to minimalize a culture. And there's people in this room that are part of cultures that have been minimalized, and it's not right. It's not fair to anybody. So get out there, be vocal about what you care about. Tell the politicians what you care about. Make them understand. They have to listen to you. They are your employees, and if they don't listen, vote them out. That's the way to get things done. So pay attention to what your politicians are doing, because a lot of these old stupid motherfuckers have very antiquated ideas about what the world is like, and so if they have antiquated ideas, kick them out. That's my advice for voting season. So that's all I got.
Good advice.
Yeah. Everybody be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. We'll see you on that next one. Give everybody some little hearts. Cecile hasn't stewed us out in French for a while. Can you stew us out in French?
In French.
You did it
Okay.
before.
Okay.
Be nice
Okay,
to
give me
be nice
just a
to people.
second.
Be nice to people
Okay.
if possible. Get off your
Get
butts
off.
and babe.
Okay. Be nice to people. Get. Okay. Jesus. Ok. Soyez gentils avec tous les gens qui vous entourent. Levez-vous le cul et surtout, vapotez.
Bye.
Hey.